continue to hold while we connect you to the 101 train service. You are through to Hampshire and the Isle of Wight Constabulary. 101 is for reporting matters that require the police to take prompt action. If you are unsure whether your inquiry is for the police, please check the Think Before You Dial page on our website. If you are reporting something which is for the police but is not urgent, to keep our operators free to take emergency calls, please report online by visiting our website www.hampshire.police.uk. Our online reporting is not automated and is dealt with by the same skilled staff who answer our 101 calls. It is quick and easy for you to use. Doing these things will help us prioritise urgent matters and keep you, your family, and our communities safe. However, if you do need to speak to somebody right now, please stay on 101 and select the option which is most suitable for you. Thank you. If you know the name of the person or department you wish to speak to, press 1. Request. If you wish to request an update from us on something you have already reported, press 1. If you wish to provide us an update on something you have already reported, press 2. If your update is not urgent, please go to our website www.hampshire.police.uk. On our website, you can click on the Tell Us About an Existing Crime or Report section, which is quick, easy to use, and will allow us to keep our operators free to answer emergency calls. However, if your update is urgent or you cannot go online, please press 1 to go through to an operator. If your update is not urgent, please go to our website www.hampshire.police.uk. On our website, you can click on the Tell Us About an Existing Crime or Report section, which is quick, easy to use, and will allow us to keep our operators free to answer emergency calls. However, if your update is urgent or you cannot go online, please press 1 to go through to an operator. You are currently in a queue with a current wait time of up to 2 minutes. To help us process your inquiry as promptly as possible, please have all relevant details to hand. This could include serial numbers for property and registration numbers for vehicles that may be involved. Thank you for waiting. We will answer your call as soon as we can. Alternatively, you can visit our website www.hampshire.police.uk for frequently asked questions or to report a crime or incident to us. Thank you for waiting. You have called during a period of high demand, and all of our operators are currently busy. If you are unsure whether your inquiry is a police matter, we would encourage you to check online at www.gov.uk to check which agency is best placed to help you. You can also report policing issues online to us at www.hampshire.police.uk. If you do need to speak to us, please be aware that redialing on 999 for anything that is not a threat to life or a crime in progress will result in you being redirected back to 101. So please, stay on the line. We will be with you as soon as an operator is available. To help process your inquiry as promptly as possible, please have all relevant details to hand. This could include serial numbers for property and registration numbers for vehicles that may be involved. Thank you for waiting. We will answer your call as soon as we can. Alternatively, you can visit our website www.hampshire.police.uk for frequently asked questions or to report a crime or incident to us. Thank you for waiting. You have called during a period of high demand, and all of our operators are currently busy. If you are unsure whether your inquiry is a police matter, we would encourage you to check online at www.gov.uk to check which agency is best placed to help you. You can also report policing issues online to us at www.hampshire.police.uk.
Should we get a bit poetic? Should we get a bit
If you
poetic?
need to speak to us, please be aware that redialing on 999
Yeah, I'll put my words together. I mean, we can have to go through this.
results in you being redirected back to 101. So please, stay on the line. We will
Stay on the
be
line.
with you as soon as an operator is available.
Stay on the line.
numbers for vehicles that may be involved.
I was just thinking of something. I had to stay on the line. There was a crime on my doorstep. I believe he had a mental disorder. Order.
For waiting. We will answer your call as soon as we can. Alternatively, you can visit our website www.hampshire.police.uk for frequently asked questions or to report a crime or incident to us. Thank you for waiting. You have called during a period of high demand, and all of our operators are currently busy. If you are unsure whether your inquiry is a police matter, we would encourage you to check online at www.gov.uk to check which agency is best placed to help you. You
Stay on the line.
Policing issues online to us at www.police.uk.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Don't.
Please be aware that
Come on, stay on the line.
anything that is
Why not? I mean, come on.
or a crime in progress
You and me together
you being redirected
on the line.
101. So please,
Yeah.
we will be with you as soon as an operator is available.
Stay on the line. There's been a crime on my doorstep. Yeah. A crime on my doorstep. Verbal abuse, brutality, harassment over a parcel. Can you believe it? Stay on the line. Stay on the line. Stay on the line. I did have a chat with that bloke. I said to myself, now move your body. Come on, piss off. Get out of here, you moron. Good evening.
To help us process your inquiry as promptly as possible,
It's trick or treat. Yeah.
relevant details
And tonight, we're going to treat the world with some happiness. Yeah, watch this. Oh, my God.
that may be involved.
Stay on the line. Is that the police? Oh, yeah. You better stay on the line, man. Stay on the line.
Emily,
Oh.
what do you need the police today?
Is your name Emily?
Yeah, my name is Emily.
That's great. That's amazing. That's really good. Honestly, I'm a dad, and I've got a daughter called Rebecca. And Rebecca had a really good mate called Emily. Yep, in the old days, years ago. Anyway, the situation is what we have is it's verbal abuse and brutality on my doorstep. It's terrible, really. I had troubles with my neighbour called Andy, who cuts the grass. Now, when I first moved here in '99, he smashed his cup and he clenched his fist and he started glaring at me and going for me. And I just got quite scared of that man. There's also there's like the children in the area. They've smashed his window probably 3 or 4 times. And what it was, there was Cameron McDonald, a man who lived beyond me, next door to Andy, and he actually was concerned about the situation with the NHS because they were going to section him. They sectioned his brother called Alistair McDonald in Ferrum, in the other side of town, and his mother Heather McDonald. She was quite upset and destroyed. Now, what I did do is I give Cameron a laptop worth about £100. I'll give his mother a Scottish decanter. And I actually got some McDonald's and we had a good time, laughing and giggle. My anxiety issues, regarding the NHS section situation. Anyway, so that's that sorted out. He eventually moved away, and next door to Andy now is a different man. I believe he's got a son. He's quite a tall guy. He's just come round to my door. There was a package the other day, and I did rip open the packet, and I just put it to one side and ready to be collected when someone comes round to collect it. I don't think it was mine at all. Anyway, I do go on Temu website, and I do have a lot of deliveries, and I was spoke to my neighbour the other day, and she said, "Oh, did you put that green thing down on the lawn?" And I said, "What is it?" And she said, "It's like one of them luminous things." Anyway, this man was on my doorstep, in my face, shouting at me and going crazy over his package, and not only that, his green thing, whatever it is, and he was quite aggressive, really, not very nice at all. Yeah, it's really sad. So I'm reporting this man because he's not very nice, really. I'll just go on to this.
Can I just take your name, please?
Yeah, it's Gordon Thomas White. I was known as the Piano Man. I covered Somerset in London, and I moved to this place to rest and relaxation. Yeah. So I believe, yeah, I really got to let you hear this man because like I say, he's not very nice at all. Really, he's like Andy. He's the guy who's next door to Andy. Not very nice at all.
Okay, can I take your postcode?
Helen said to me, "Who put that there?" I don't know.
Explain to me why this was inside your
Why would I be able to take your postcode?
Yeah. Right.
What's your postcode?
SO 533 Foxtrot uniform.
Thank you. And which number do you live at, please?
61 Foxtrot Channel 40 Hans. SO 533 Foxtrot uniform.
Okay. And are you wanting to report the public order?
Yes, I am. Definitely 100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And did you say that you do know his name?
I don't know this guy's name, but he's quite a big chap, and he lives next door to Andy. Now, there was the other man I said about Cameron McDonald and his mother and everything. I made him feel really happy. I looked after him, and I don't like people coming to me being quite aggressive and nasty and not very nice at all. Really, there's Andy and there's this guy. This is the first time he's been to my door like this. But today. It's aggression on my doorstep, in my face. Now I'm trying to deal with my anxiety, and that is when my mother got me sectioned in 2004, and I was harassed and destroyed by Hampshire County Council, police, and also the NHS, all on my doorstep. I said we could go downtown and have chats, and no, Gordon, we'll have chats here, Gordon, and we're all going to come in your house because we've got a warrant. This is what it was like. It was terrible, really. Now, I was the Piano Man. I did cover the country, and I made sure everyone was happy. And I did choose this place to be ideal for me to rest. I've got a hernia, I've got lower and backaches, I'm half blind, and I really don't need this kind of aggression in my face. It's not very nice at all. This was only 10 minutes ago. Can you just listen to it for maybe 5 minutes?
Okay, so what I'm going to do for you, Gordon, is I'll get this all written up for yourself now, okay?
Yeah.
It will be sent for further investigation where we do have further lines of inquiry, okay? I'll give you an incident number when you are ready to take that down.
If you could send it to my email, that'd be great. It's underscore White.
You were just about to say it.
Yeah.
Do you want to confirm it for me?
It's Gordon _White 67 at yahoo.co.uk.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the one we've got on here.
Yeah.
Now, Gordon, would you like any written support at all for what you're doing
Yeah, I do
today?
need some support because I'm getting a really terrible time. Really, I mean, 2 neighbours having a go at me, going crazy. There's been like lots of issues with the NHS and police and everything. I mean, I was annoyed and I did want some compensation. I could take it all into a courtroom. But I'm not so bad with the police. The police are okay. Like I say, it's the NHS who did misdiagnose me. They said I was bloody psychopathic, schizophrenic, bipolar, schizoaffective, and unwell playing music. Now I listen to Mozart. I sometimes play club music, But I mean, I'm 57 years old. I'm retired, and this is it. I mean, I've been busy most of my life, really. I was a Cub Scout Army cadet. I raised money for Happy Ages, which is now called Age UK. And I still care about people, but like I say, I mean, how can I do that with this man on my doorstep? I just got to let you hear this. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, no, definitely. So what I would suggest, Gordon, is if anything does escalate again, please do call us on 999, okay? Don't feel like you can't. You definitely can, okay? Especially if he's been aggressive, banging on your door, things like that. And that's definitely something that we would take on 999.
It's sad what happens in life, It's just people they're not very nice at all, really.
Yeah, no, I understand that, and you have been a victim of a crime here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'll get this all written up to you now. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be sent to our charge house for further investigation, but we do have certain lines of inquiry to complete. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Can I just let you hear this? Seriously, please. It's just 5 minutes. Just listen to this.
If any
Are you being
more,
horrible?
I am saying why. Explain to me why my parcel was in your house.
Helen said to me, "Who put that there?"
Right,
I
it's
don't
inside
know.
your house. Explain to me why this was inside
That was
your
down
house.
there. That was down there.
Rubbish. I've got a photo of my
You're
door.
threatening me.
Why would
You're
I be
relating-
threatening you? I'm not threatening you. Explain to me why
a
my
bit strange.
parcels are inside your house.
Look at you.
Why are they inside
You're
your
a
house?
horrible man. Look at you. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Get your hands out of my
That was
face.
one horrible man.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I might be a horrible man, but I don't steal people's posts.
That was next
That was
door.
my daughter's birthday present
That's not my problem, mate.
outside in the garden, taken off my
You're just a bit
doorstep.
weird. You're strange.
I'm strange.
Sat next door, go and talk to Helen. But she knows more about that than me. I don't know.
But this one, you just literally went inside. You've unwrapped it.
Yesterday, I did.
You've unwrapped it, right?
What's
And
the
what
problem,
you
mate?
saw that you didn't like what was inside it.
No.
I still got the address on it. Should we see it?
Yeah, I
Should we
opened it.
see?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
And what address did it
I'm
say on it?
not denying that, no.
What address does
I'm
it
going to
say
call the
on
police
it?
now because you're harassing me.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I will.
Because I
will.
work for Royal Mount, so I
committed-
understand
I'm
that what
a
you're doing is
horrible
a crime.
You're a horrible
What's
man.
this say? Look,
I know you're friends with Andy.
does that say? Does that have
Andy
your
did say
name
he's
on
got
it?
2 friends, and you're one of his friends.
Does that have
Harassing
your
me.
name on it?
You're harassing me.
Okay, but
I'm the
you
piano
see
man.
that
I live
there?
out in this country, and I'm
Right.
dealing with people like you.
Okay, and
Get
you
off
see
my
how this
drive.
says? This says
Get out of
75
here,
Cox
yeah?
Road.
Walk away.
What's
Walk
your,
away.
what's your address though? Is it the
This
same
is
as that?
61, and you don't even live here.
No, but why is my
I
parcel
didn't
with
even read it,
75
mate. I didn't even read
unwrapped
it.
in your house?
I
Justify
opened
it.
I opened it.
Because what? Because you're a
It was
thief.
down there.
You're a
Why don't
thief
you
then,
get
aren't
out
you?
of it, mate?
You're a thief then.
I'm going to call the police because you're
Please
harassing me.
do. Oh my God,
You're
I
a
would
horrible,
love
horrible
you
man.
to.
Look, you're disgusting. I can smell you from here, you
I
shitty little
would-
bastard.
I will
Fuck
just wait. I'll wait for the police to turn up.
Go on, then, fuck off.
You're calling him, I'll just wait.
Get out of here. Get out of my face. You're annoying me.
You're stealing my stuff.
No, I've not stolen nothing. You idiot.
Really? Why is
You're
this
an idiot.
unwrapped
Let's-
inside your house then?
Let's go next door. Come on, you prick.
You can keep filming me all your
I'm
life.
going to talk to Helen. Helen's fine with me. You're just a wanker.
Helen's an absolute sweetheart.
You're a horrible man.
Well, I don't steal your post though, do I?
Look at you. You're just a horrible
So
man.
you've opened this up. Let's just justify this. So you've opened it up. You realise you didn't need it.
It's
It
not I
doesn't
needed
have
it.
your name or your
Maybe
house
just
number, and you just
Ready
left
to be
it there.
handed to the next
but-
person you're under.
You could have just dropped it round, really, couldn't you? That would be the reasonable thing to do.
Helen. No, you've got a green thing. A green thing?
Hi, Helen. It's Sam from down the
He's
road.
got a green thing. It was there, wasn't it?
What?
That green thing was there, wasn't it? That was over there.
Fucking thing.
Hello, Helen.
Hello. He's got his camera. I'm not coming out.
Okay, yeah.
That's all right,
no,
Helen.
it's fine. He's
I got
with
no
me.
respect, because he's on my doorstep
I've
harassing
just been
me.
looking for this, and it's
It's one of the
stuff.
horrible neighbours that are harassing me.
Look,
There he is.
I
Look at
don't
him.
really
Horrible man.
want to
A disgusting
interrupt
mess.
you.
Look at that man.
I've taking that from the front
Yeah.
garden.
Oh, look, there's Andy. That's his boyfriend.
That's a collectible for
Yeah,
my
that's
daughter.
fine.
All right.
It was there anyway.
Okay, I'm just not trying to harass you in any way.
No,
but
no,
he's
that,
got
I didn't see that, did I? It was
Well,
down
he's
there,
got one on me as well, but he also said he
Yeah,
called
I'm
the
filming
police.
you both of you.
Bear in mind, I'm in the trade.
Well, I'm going back indoors now because I'm making a cup of tea.
I'm so sorry.
You have a good day, Mr. Prick. Yeah, I did call him a prick because he is a prick. Sorry. Yeah, the situation is, I mean, my nerves are shot to pieces. People like that on my doorstep having a go at me. There was like a frame thing. It was packaged, and what it was, I kind of ripped open the package, but I didn't see the address or anything. But it was addressed to me. It was actually in my house, you know. So I opened it straight away. I didn't think to actually look at the address. So maybe it did go 75 or whatever it was. But that man lives right next door to Andy, the horrible man that threatened to punch me. And he also did say that there's going to be a war and things like that. That's Andy. And like I say, but this man next door is just the same, exactly the same.
Which number does Andy live at?
Well, this guy said about 75, so he must be 75, and he's right next door, so he could be 73 or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. But like I say, there was Cameron. He was a good nipper. He was fine. His mother, you know, I helped her and her son. And like I say, I treated to defeat anxiety, and I give him a laptop. I did. But I mean, he moved away, and in that place, in that very same place, is this horrible man. He's a terrible man, really, honestly. I don't know who he is. Like I say, that's the first time I've had a visit from him. Yeah, I was the piano man. I related with all the families everywhere. I don't get nasty with anyone really, but like I say, it's all too much for me to handle, really.
Yeah. Well, you've done the right thing here by making us aware of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll email over that incident number. I have written the things that he was saying to yourself on
Yeah.
that video.
He's trying to make me sound bad and look bad and all that. I'm not a bad man at all. No way. You know.
Okay. Well, I'll do this all for yourself now, Gordon. Okay.
Thank you, Emma. You're great. You're amazing.
All right. No worries. Take care. You'll receive an email from myself just in a few moments of the incident number. Okay.
Thank you, Emma. You are amazing. Honestly. You have a good day.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll let you go now, Gordon. Okay. It's been lovely speaking with you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Then. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
Bye bye. Now that's me and the police. Yes. Now, fuck you, man. You know what I mean? You can fucking get out of here, man. I'll just get the fucking police to get you out of here and take it away forever. Yes. Oh, yes. You motherfucker. Look at the time. It's 16:59. I'm doing just fine. Look at me. Look at you. You motherfucker. God, did you see that wanker? I mean, seriously. I mean, fuck it out. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought, look at that. I reckon he's queer. I'm sure he is. He must be. I mean, Christ. I mean, wow. You see him, didn't you? Oh, my God. He got a bit close to me, didn't he? I mean, do you reckon he gets close to Andy? You know, Andy and him, you know, together forever. You know, all loved up with his lawnmower and all that, you know.
From my door, if any
Are you
more,
being horrible?
I am saying
No,
why. Explain to me why my
that
parcel
green
was in
thing,
your
that green
house.
thing. Helen said to me, "Who put that there?" I don't know. I don't know.
Explain to me
That
why this was inside
was
your
down
house.
there. That was down there.
Rubbish. I've got a flat with
Right,
you
you're
in front of
threatening
my
me.
door.
You're threatening me.
Why would
You're
I be
rubbish.
threatening you? I'm not
Shit,
threatening
Andy
you.
is,
Explain to me why
a
my
bit strange.
parcels are inside your house.
Look at you.
Why are they inside
You're
your
a
house?
horrible man. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Get your fat hands out of my
That is one
face.
horrible man.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I might
He's
be a
a
horrible man,
wanker.
but I don't steal people's posts.
That
That was my daughter's birthday
That's
present
not my problem, mate.
outside in the garden. Taken off my
You're just a bit
doorstep.
weird. You're strange.
I'm strange.
Chap next door, go and talk to Helen. Right, she knows more about that than me. I don't know.
But this one, you just literally went inside. You've unwrapped it.
I did.
You've unwrapped it, right?
What's
And
the
what
problem,
you
mate?
sawhat you didn't like what was inside it.
No.
I still got the address on it. Should we see it?
Yeah,
Should we see?
I
Yeah.
do.
And what address did it
I'm
say on it?
not denying that. No.
What address did
I'm
it
going to
say
call the
on
police
it?
now because you're harassing me.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I will.
Because I
will.
work for Royal Mail, so I
committed-
understand
I'm
that what
a
you're doing is a
horrible
crime.
You're a horrible
What's
man.
this say? Look,
You're unnatural friends with Andy.
does that have
Andy
your
did say
name
he's
on
got
it?
2 friends, and you're one of his friends.
Does that have
Harassing
your
me.
name on it?
You're harassing me.
Okay, but
I'm the
you
piano
see
man.
that
I live
there?
out in this country, and I'm
Right.
dealing with people like you.
Okay, and
Get
you
off
see
my
how this
drive.
says
Get out of
75
here,
Cox
yeah?
Road?
Walk away.
What's your address though? Is it the
This
same
is
as that?
61, and you don't even live here.
No, but why is my
didn't
parcel
even
with
read it,
75
mate. I didn't even read
unwrapped
it.
in your house?
I
Justify
opened
it.
I opened it.
Because what? Because you're a
It was
thief.
down there.
You're a
Why don't
thief
you
then,
get
aren't
out
you?
of here, mate?
You're a thief then.
I'm going to call the police because you're
Please
harassing me.
do. Oh my God,
You're
I
a
would
horrible,
love
horrible man.
you
Look
to.
at you. You're disgusting. I can smell you from here, you
I
shitty little
would-
bastard.
You're a
I'll
faggot. You're a
I'll wait for the police
faggot.
to turn up.
You're a
Fuck
gay
off.
man.
Calling him, I'll just
Stick
put it
your
out.
finger up your own ass, man.
You're
Go on.
stealing my
Go
stuff.
on,
No,
you
I'm not-
motherfucker.
Really? Why is this unwrapped inside your house then?
Let's go next door. Come on, you.
You're a faggot. You're a faggot. All I can see is a faggot. Oh, he says a faggot. Oh, hey, he's a faggot. He's a
You're a
faggot.
horrible man.
He's a fucking faggot. Look at him.
Look at you. You're just a horrible man.
Yeah, you're a horrible man. You're a gay man. Oh my God.
Didn't need it.
No,
It
it's not I
doesn't
needed
have
it.
your name or your
Then you
house
just
number, and you just
Ready
left
to be
it.
handed to the next
But-
person who owns it.
You could have just dropped it round, really, couldn't you? That would be the reasonable thing to do.
Helen. No, you've got a green thing. A green thing?
Hi, Helen. It's Sam from down the
He's
road.
got a green thing. It was there, wasn't it?
What?
That green thing was there, wasn't it? That was over there?
Fucking thing.
Hello, Helen.
Hello. He's got his camera. I'm not coming out.
Okay, yeah.
That's all right,
no,
Helen.
it's fine. He's
I got
telling
no
me-
respect,
so
he's on my
I've-
doorstep
I've
harassing
just
me.
been looking for this, and
It's one of the horrible neighbours that are harassing me.
Look,
There he is.
I
Look at
don't
him.
really
Horrible
want
man.
to
A
interrupt
disgusting
you.
mess. Look at that man.
He's gone indoors now. He's a wanker.
Oh, look, there's Andy. That's his boyfriend.
That's a collectible
Yeah,
for my
that's
daughter.
fine.
All right.
It was there anyway.
Okay, I'm just not trying to harass you in any way.
No,
No,
shape,
he's
no,
or
that,
got
I
a
form.
didn't see that, did I? It was down
Well, he's
there,
got
wasn't
one on me as well, but he also said he
Yeah,
called
I'm
the
filming
police.
you, both of you.
Bear in mind, I'm in the trade.
Well, I'm going back indoors now because I'm making a cup of tea.
I'm so sorry.
You have a good day, Mr. Prick.
Mr. Prick. Yeah. Go over and see Andy because he'll suck your dick. He will because he's a wanker. He's a gay wanker and you're a gay wanker. That's 2 gay wankers. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. I'm the goodie bag guy. This is it. You know, if this guy don't like it, that's just his fucking problem, isn't it? I mean, what can I say? There is some cunts around. You know, this is it. You got to deal with the cunts. You know, so you can only sort of like deal with the issue and say, look, excuse me, mate, why don't you just fuck off? You're pissing me off, mate. You know what I mean? You're pissing me off. You're a wanker. Yeah, that call to the police was perfect. Oh my God. We got on the loudspeaker. I suddenly realised, I thought, quick, get the loudspeaker on there, you know, so everybody can hear, you know. And there it is. It's now 5:05, and I'm laughing like crazy. Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, 3% charge. Is that it? Oh my God, is that it? That's crazy. My phone is dead. No, it's not dead yet, but it's going to die if I don't charge it. I mean, that's it. It's charging. Lovely. Right, where was I? Let's see now. I was going to play some music, wasn't I? Yeah. Prick. Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, he's a wanker, mate. I'm telling you. Seriously. I could have smashed his face in, but I didn't. You know, I thought, well, I won't hurt the prick. I mean, fucking hell. If I hit him, he's going to cry like fuck. He's going to be on the floor in seconds. I got the power. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, fucking right, mate. You know what I mean? Seriously. I'm not having all that bullshit on my doorstep. Fucking no way. So what of it is fucking address? I didn't fucking see the address. You know what I mean? I didn't even fucking look. I just see the parcel and I opened it. That's what I done. I don't expect it to be someone belongs to a cunt like that. I mean, fucking hell. Hello, wanker. What's your problem? Come on, tell me. That's mine. No, it's not yours. Not yet. I'll have to check it and see if it's yours. It might be yours. It is mine. Yeah, I know you're being a bit of a cunt.
I know. Sometimes I'm a wanker. Yeah, I know. Just calm the fuck down with you. Sit down, shut the fuck up, and I'll have a look. Okay. Can I go now? Yeah, because I've got to go see Andy. Well, he's a wanker as well. We're both wankers. Yeah, we are. Honestly. But that's great. Why don't you come back later, right? And I'll smash you in the face in, right? Bang! That's it. You're knocked out. Fuck it now. Fuck off. Yeah. You wanker. What the fuck? Where was I? Let's have a look. Oh, shit. Where was I? Shit. It just happens. Doesn't it? Shit happens. It's like sometimes you feel like you must run in the toilet and have a good shit. Sometimes the shit comes to you. This is it. And there it was on my fucking doorstep. A wanker. Yep. 100%. Oh, my God. Whip, whip, whip. It's a wanker. How's the scouter? Come on. That's it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Prick. Hey, Mr. Prick. How you doing, man? Come on, tell me. Well, you're a wanker, is that right? I mean, if it is, yes, you are a wanker. Oh, my God. Hey, Mr. Prick. Hey, Mr. Prick. You're a prick. Is that you? You're a prick. You're a wanker. Yeah, and a prick. I mean, what the fuck? So I think something else. Now move your body. Word is, you're a wanker. A wanker. Word is, you're a prick. Oh, yeah. He's a prick. Oh, yeah. He's a wanker.
Get your fucking hands out of my face. Okay, but I might get a problem with that. I don't steal people's posts. That was my daughter's birthday present. That's not my problem. Outside in the garden. Taking off my doorstep. I'm straight. Next door, but she knows all that. But this one, you just literally went inside. You've unwrapped it. You've unwrapped it. Right? And what you saw that you didn't like what was inside it. No. Still got the address on it. Should we see it? Should we see what address it is? But even so I understand what you're doing is wrong. What's this say? Like, does that say? Does that have your name on it? Does that have your name on it?
You're harassing me. I'm not getting that. Right, I think what you. Get off my
It says,
walk away.
what's your address? How is it? Same as that?
You don't even live in it.
But why is my parcel the same
in
your house? Justify it. Because what? Because you're a thief.
Down there.
You're a thief. Then, aren't you? You're a thief.
I would have bought the piece of your job.
Please do. Oh my God!
I
I would love you
man.
to.
You disgusting. I can smell you.
I will just wait. I'll wait for the police to turn up.
Go ahead, fuck off.
You're calling them? I'll just wait.
Get out of my place. You're annoying me.
You're stealing my stuff.
No, I'm not stolen nothing.
Really? Why is this unwrapped? You're some house then.
Let's go next door. Come on, you prick.
You're a prick.
You keep filming me.
I'm going to know. My name's Boyman. Yours is the
Man,
blanket.
it's an absolute sweetheart.
You're a
horrible
wanker.
man.
Well, I
You're
can't
a prick.
steal your face, though, do I?
Look at you. You're just a horrible
So
man.
you've opened this up. Let's just justify this. So you've opened it up. You realised you didn't need it.
No, it's not. I needed
Have
it.
your name or your house number. And you
Then
left
you
it.
have the next person who has it.
Dropping it round, around the world for everyone to see. That's me.
Hi, Ellen. It's Sam.
That's you.
Was that right? I greened them. Was that right?
A prick.
That was over there?
A wanker.
Hello, Ellen.
Oh, hello, Helen.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah,
It's on my list. All right.
It's him. Oh my God, there he is. He's a wanker.
There he is. Look at him. Horrible man. Look at that man. Oh, there's Andy. That's his boyfriend. Right, no, that, I didn't see that. Look, it was
Well,
down
he's got one on me as well. But he also said,
Yeah, I'm putting it in. Well, I'm going back indoors now. I'm going to go to the kids. You have a good day, Mr. Frick.
Mr. Prick. Oh my God, there he is. He's thick as fuck. He's thick. He is Mr. Prick. Yeah, well, what can I say? You have a good day, my friend. Have a good day. Yeah. What's that? Oh, that's yes, it is. Oh my God, can you believe that? Oh, lovely. Can we do it doggy style? We're pretty tempted, isn't it? It's a tentative agreement. Oh yeah. Come on there. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Honest, it's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Trust me. Oh, someone love. I'm really. Oh, God. Right, somewhere love. Move your body. Come on now. Step in line. You're just fine. Oh, yeah. Seventeen, 19, 17, 20. 17, 20. 17, 20. She's back on 17, 20. I like it. I like it. There he is. Hello, Matt. Here I am. Good man. Good man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Somewhere love. Oh, my God. Yeah, second.
Obi-Wan.
Second, mate.
God, sneaky. On Facebook. Really? I'm 15,000 2 days ago. 15,000.
15,000, really? Really? You know the music?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. Go to bed. Lucy, give me a head. Go to bed. Oh, yeah. Kev, Kev, you gonna jump around? I can see that, man. It's good. Oh, I want to see it. Oh my God. It's good. Kev, give me this phone, man. Come on. You're on it. Yes, yes, yes. You like to take it? Yeah, you can, yeah. That's what she said. You know, get down there. You can. Yeah. You okay? Mark, you okay?
I can't hear you, George.
Oh, you can't hear me, really? Oh no.
You have to be on the Holocaust at the moment.
Say again?
You have to be on the Holocaust at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? That's better. Oh, Mark, where's the kid gone? Mark,
Yeah,
can you hear me now?
not really, no.
Oh, that's bad, man. Kev's gone. Kev's gone. It's crazy, really.
Every eye tells a story, including giving us a clearer picture of your overall life. Opticians carry out tests for consistency eye fluids that can help select over 10 health conditions.
Can you phone Kev up and get him back up again? I was trying to sort out music because I couldn't turn it off.
You can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me? That's crazy, man.
Whatever, I've got money for Christmas office anyway. I can't consult, I
What do you mean?
Or have the bird so I can come in her mouth.
Say again?
Or have the bird so I can come in her mouth. Sorry, little slut.
What's he watching, you dirty boy? He's watching porno.
Oh, what's that?
Tracy said she'd come over with you, Gordon. Watch one.
Yeah.
Not the cake, darling. I'm the cake. And you're the mummy. So,
You not spit up what?
She needs a good cock in her mouth.
Mark, you're terrible, man.
I can't believe that, though,
Did stand, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for my backy man. Here it is. Here it is. Looking for my backy man. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Mark, look at this. Look, there it is. It's amazing, isn't it?
How many packs of baccy you got, Gord?
About 6 packets, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
How much money you got left?
Oh, not much. About 30 quid. That's it.
You get paid on Monday, though, don't you?
Tuesday, yeah. Oh, hello. 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 Yeah, I've got my yes cap on. Yeah, I just want to let you know. Oh, hello, Kev. You're back, aren't you, mate? Okay, Kev. He's doing that dog thing. Boo! He does it all the time, doesn't he? Yeah.
Well, Kev, I've got to go because I've got to charge my phone up.
You're going to charge your phone. It wasn't your phone. Your phone done nothing wrong. You can't charge it.
I can't hear you, Gould.
You can't charge it, man. It's done nothing wrong. Order. Hello, Kev. You about? Oh, hello. I forgot your name already. I can't believe it. Oh my God. And then I saw her face. Yeah. In Kev's place. Yeah. What was it, your mum? I don't know, really. It's Thursday. Oh my God.
Right.
Credibility. Oh.
Okay.
Start on you. Turned up. What are we holding?
Everyone kept it.
Get on that bus. Get on that bus.
Oh, you work for the Royal Mail. You're a wanker, then, you really? You're a prick. Yeah, I should have said my place. You're a wanker. You're a wanker. That's what you know. Yeah, I'm looking at you, man. Oh, man, look at you. I don't want to go dropping around in parcels and all that shit. I've got a backache. I've got a hernia, you fucking bother. I'll stand the fucking fire. Yeah, it gets me all fired up, you little prick. You know? And then I thought we had a son. Your son a fucking builder. Is he really? That's bad, Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick, because you're fucking thick. You're fucking thick. Yeah, look at my nerves. Oh my god. Oh. Is that all you got a monthly present? Is that it? That costs about 10 pence off. I can see me, you prick. You're not very nice. If that's all you got your daughter, that little fucking limited thing, you're a chat, mate, I'll say it. We're assessing you now. We're looking at you and deciding what's best for you. I mean, let me think now. Section 3, 99 years. Yeah, I reckon. What was that? A second. Justify it? Yeah, well, yeah, what can I say? Yeah, cut. I mean, fucking hell. Brutality on the fucking doorstep. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, you could have fucked off. But you're a wanker, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're a prick. You're Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. You're fucking prick. I can see that. Yeah, you're a fucking twat. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? It was there. Yeah, that's right. Your side. You know what I mean? I won't even let near me. I was there. I mean, what the fuck? Who is this bloke? Is he a faggot? I think he's a faggot. Yeah, look at him. He's a faggot. Oh, Mr. Prick. That's it. You like a bit of dick, don't you, you prick? I'm the good bad guy. That's who I am. Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking funny, that. That cracks me up, that does, I'll tell you now. I'm guaranteed to have a gig on this issue. I mean, what the fuck? You know, there he is with his fucking little fucking green luminous fucking whatever it was. I don't know, but fucking there he was. Fucking, oh yeah, you got my green thing, and fucking no, but I didn't have your green thing, you fucking faggot. Why don't you fuck off? Seriously, I mean, look at you, you cunt. You're a cunt. You know you're a cunt. Seriously, I mean, I can't believe it myself. DJ Clarky, come on, Clarky, where are you, man? Move them bodies. That's it, all of them. With your music, man. Yeah, seriously. Oh, there it is. DJ Clarky. Come on, then. Come on, then. DJ Clarky, what are you doing about? What's going on, DJ Clarky? Oh, my God. Why? There it is. Oh, my God, look at that. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. DJ Clarky, House and Garage set, 1995. Oh my God, that would do me. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Yes, oh yes.
Mr. Prick, are you sick? Mr. Prick, I think you're sick. Goodbye, Mr. Prick. Have a good evening. He's a prick. What a prick. I couldn't believe it. There he was. A wanker. Yeah. And now I call him Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. 75, Cox Road, down 42 hands. In your pants, baby. Oh my god. Shit, yeah, in your pants, baby. Oh my god. Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Have you got your parcel? Your little green thing? That's great. You're such a wanker. What a wanker. You're Mr. Prick. And here you are, Mr. Prick. With your face. You're not intelligent. You ain't got the brains to be nice. You don't know how to be nice. You're a wanker. Mr. Prick. Are you at home yet? Just round the back. I'm having a crack. If you are, Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick. Ah, yeah. He's a wanker. He's a prick. He's a wanker. He's a prick. Back at my door, going crazy. Are you insane? You're a prick. No, no, no. You're a wanker. After you called are you serious? The piano man, I think, are you serious? You're going to say sorry, or you're going to get evicted. Tenancy agreement, well, it's out the window, isn't it? I mean, you're going out crazy. You know, you're going out, you're having like people like innocent people like myself. Yeah. You're a prick. Yeah, you're Mr. Prick. Mr. Prick.
poets and novels. Reach back home. And whatever else you do. That's my little brother. Anyway. They think this is our woman. Alright. So you must have gone for a They're going to have poets and novels. That's what they can deliver alcohol to this house. Reach back home. And whatever else you do. Hey, that's not the money, guys. That's my little brother for you. Anyway, it's getting for free. I'll see you later. They think that this is our problem. Alright, Islam, Alcoholics Anonymous. So you must have gone for alcohol. I'm free as Jordy, you're great. They're going to Alcoholics Anonymous. That's what they can deliver alcohol to this house. Reach back home. And whatever else you do. Hey, that's not the money, guys. That's my little brother for you. Anyway, it's getting for free. I'll see you later.
Oh my God, that was crazy. That was, I'll tell you now. Seriously, I mean, oh my God, amazing. It's amazing, really. You know how life is. I mean, people are nice and people are nasty. Yep, they are. Seriously.
Horrible. I am saying, why? Explain to me why my parcel was in your house.
Helen said to me, "Who put that there?" I don't know.
Explain to me why this was inside
That was down there. That was down there.
Rubbish. I've got a photo of
Right,
you
you're
in front of my
threatening me.
door.
You're threatening me.
Why would I be threatening you? I'm not threatening you. Explain to me why my parcels are inside your house.
Look at you.
Why are they inside
You're
your
a
house?
horrible man. Look at you. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Get your fat hands out of my face.
One horrible man.
Okay, but
did you see his face? He got zips on his face.
I don't steal people's posts. That was my daughter's birthday present.
That's not my problem.
Is that all you got for your daughter? One little
Take
green thing. Is that it? Are you a wanker? Is that all you got for your daughter? I mean,
Christ. She knows more about that than me. I don't know.
But this one, you just literally went inside. You've unwrapped it.
I did.
You've unwrapped it, right? And what you saw that you didn't like what was inside it?
No.
I still got the address on it. Should we see it?
Yeah,
Should we see? Yeah. What address did it say on it?
I'm not doing that. No.
What address does
I
it
will
say
go to the
on
police
it?
now because you're harassing me.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I will.
Because I work for Royal Mail, so I understand that what you're doing is a crime.
Right, he works for Royal Mail. This is why the Royal Mail are looking so terrible.
Does that say? Does that have your name on
They're
it?
charging you a fortune, and you got people like
have your name
the Royal Mail standing
But-
on my doorstep, harassing
See
me.
how this says?
When a
This
Royal
says-
Mail parcel man dropped
What's
this
your
parcel
address?
at my
Same
home,
as that.
that wanker should be
But why is
fired.
my parcel for 75 unwrapped in your
I'll tell you
house?
what.
Justify it. Because
Now I'm thinking about this guy, right? I'm thinking, let's phone up. What's wrong with it? Fuck hell. Shit. What can I say? What should we do? What can we do? I mean, I don't know really. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to phone up fucking the Royal Mail now. Royal Mail, I need your phone number. We have a concern. Yeah, your staff are harassing me and not being very nice now. Royal, where are you? Come on now. Royal Mail. Royal Mail. Royal Mail. Mail. Mail number. Telephone number. Telephone number. Telephone number. I love getting on the telephone. It's great. It really is, honestly. Let's see now. Where's the H? There's the H. Bezier for a telephone number. Yep, the telephone number. There it is. There it is. Romeo. Oh, look at that. That's the number. There it is. International distribution services. Customer service. That's great. And what time we shut? I mean, that's great. Oh, there's London customer service. Let's have a laugh. Come on now. Right. Let's see now. We've got 0345 740.
Thanks for calling Royal Mail Customer Service. By the way, we do record our calls for quality and training. If you're calling about the delivery of an item from His Majesty's Passport Office or UK Visas and Immigration and have had a notification it's on its way to you, please hang up and redial 03452 680 234. That's 03452 680 234. If you're a residential customer, press 1. If you're a business or a registered charity, press... Now, if you have a reference number and you'd like to track an item, press 1. If you've missed a delivery and want it re-delivered, press 2. If you're moving home and want your mail to move with you, need to renew your existing redirection, or you want us to hold your mail while you're away, it's 3. To report a problem with any of our services, 4. Or for anything else. Okay, to report a lost, damaged or delayed item, press 1. For any issue with your mail redirection or keep safe services, 2. Or for problems with anything else, press 3. Oh, and just a quick question. After you've finished with our advisor, we'd like to ask you a few questions on how we're doing. You won't need to speak to anyone. It'll only take a couple of minutes, and it'll help us do things better. Would you like to take part? Press 1 for yes, or 2 for no. We are busier than normal at the moment. If you would like to hold, our advisors will be with you as quickly as they can. Just so you know, we close at 6:30 p.m.
Oh, you shut at 6. Oh shit. What time is it now? 13 minutes past 6. Oh, fuck it. His name's Sam. He lives in Cox Road, 75 Cox Road. And I'd like a complaint made to the Royal Mail because he's a staff member and he's aggressive and nasty and horrible. Yeah, I'd like him to be fired and never come to my home again. $13 minutes past 6. I mean, that's like unlucky, isn't it? Really?
We close at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, what are you going to do then? Do you want me to leave you a message? That's right, I'll leave a message. I'll give him his name and my number and about the complaint. And I'll play this. Should keep recording. It should be all right.
Just so you know, we close at 6:30 p.m.
Oh, you close at 6:30? Really? Oh, answer the phone then. I've got 15 minutes. Come on. Just answer the phone. Please.
Just so you know, we close at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, I know you shut at 6:30. It's bloody it's 16. You know, so I've got 14 minutes now. Come on now. Move your body. Pick up the motherfucking phone. Come on now. Pick it up. Pick it up. It's easy. All you got to do is put your hand out and pick it up. That's it. Oh my God. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Yeah.
Just so you know, we close at 6:30 p.m.
We know that. You said it 3 times. Now, can you please pick up the phone? You know you want to.
Just so you know, we close at 6:30 p.m.
Just so you know, I'd like you to pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone. Come on. You're driving me crazy.
Good evening, you're through to Shanita. How can I help you?
Hello, Shanita. I was quite shaken up earlier, actually. What it is, I've had the same postman for many years. A nice man. He's an older man. And well, like I say, he's put a parcel through my door. My door's always open, so it's just chucked in my door. Now, I did open this parcel at one end of it, and it was kind of hard to get off. So I never did actually check the address or anything. I just thought I'd see what it was and decide whether it was mine or not. So anyway, I probably would have checked the address, but I didn't. So the issue is today. You must understand how it's been for me. I've had troubles with the NHS and police and Hampshire County Council. They give me a hard time. Now I was a piano man. I covered Somerset in London, and I actually moved over to this place in Chandler's Ford to rest and relaxation. So this is my neighbour. He's Sam. He's at 75 Cox Row. He works for the Royal Mail, and this is evidence against the Royal Mail, because the Royal Mail, not only are you charging a fortune to to post parcels and things like that, you've got this a very aggressive man. He's a horrible, horrible man, and he's on my doorstep. Can you believe that? His name's Sam. He works for the Royal Mail, and I want him fired.
Okay.
Are you being horrible?
I am saying, why? Explain to me why my
That's
parcel was in your house.
Helen said to me, who put that there? I don't know.
Explain to me
That
why this
was
was inside your
down
house.
there. That was down there.
Rubbish.
Yeah, he's saying rubbish. I told him the parcel's down there, and he's saying rubbish. Now you can hear this man. He's a horrible man. He works for Royal Mail. He's live. I filmed him. I'm actually live on YouTube and Facebook all the time. I'm the piano man.
Sorry, can I just ask, is supposed to be at your address at the moment?
My address is 61 Cox Road, Chandlersford, Eastleigh, Hants, and this guy called Sam. He's about 6 foot tall. He's in my face, and he's going crazy over a parcel that was delivered to me and not to him at 75 Cox Road. Now he does work for the Royal Mail. That's what he was saying. He was actually taking the mickey out of me, really. Sitting there saying, "I work for the Royal Mail, blah blah blah, this and that and the other." And he was a nasty, horrible man. And like I say, I've reported it to the police. There's going to be a crime number, and you are the ones that employ this man to deliver parcels to people. And I don't know what he could be like to other people, but this is him. I mean, honestly.
Right. Okay. No, I totally understand. I just need to establish what's going on here. Is there someone outside at the moment in Royal Mail uniform?
No. He lives. Okay. He works for the Royal Mail, and he's behind me. Now I was getting troubles with the family next door to him. Was called Andy. He cuts the lawn, and he's quite aggressive. And he did shout at me one time saying, "There's going to be a war," and this and that. And there's children that actually smash his windows because they don't like him. And like I say, now, I mean, there was Cameron McDonald and his mother, Heather McDonald, who had troubles with the NHS, and I helped them. I give him a laptop. I got him a McDonald's. I'll give his mother, Heather, a Scottish decanter, and they went away really, really happy. No anxiety, no upset, no nothing. Just happiness all the way, and that's what I like. I don't really want to see this in my face. A very aggressive man.
Absolutely. I just need to establish what's going on here. So, what has happened here today? What is Royal Mail? How have we been part of this today?
Well, this is, if you could listen to it, you'll hear him say he does work for the Royal Mail. And he actually come round to my home. And he could have said, have you got a parcel that could have been mine? I might have it. Like I say, you know what I mean? It was just horrible, really, honestly. I mean, seriously, I can't believe it myself.
Right, you're threatening me. You're threatening me.
Why would I be threatening you? I'm not threatening you. Explain to me why my parcels are inside your house.
Look at you.
Why are they inside your house?
You're a horrible man. Look at you. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Get your fat hands out of my face.
One horrible man.
Okay, but I might be a horrible man, but I don't steal people's posts. That was my daughter's birthday present.
That's not my problem, mate.
Outside in the garden. Taken off my doorstep.
You're strange.
I'm strange.
Sat next door, go and talk to Helen. But she knows more about that than me. I don't know.
But this one, you just literally went inside. You've unwrapped it.
I did.
You've unwrapped it, right? And what you saw that you didn't like what was inside it?
No.
I still got the address on it. Should we see it?
Yeah,
Should we see? Yeah. What address did it say on it?
I'm not denying that. No.
What address does
I'm
it
going to
say
the police now because you're harassing me.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I will.
Because I work for Royal Mail, so I understand that what you're doing is a crime.
Right. He said he's and he understands me who's committing a crime. Now, all he had to do was come around and pick up that parcel. But now he got nasty. He was horrible, really. Yeah. Are you there still? No, you're not there, are you? No. Because you're the dodgy Royal Mail. Yeah. I'm still... what time is it? Oh, look, I've got 6 minutes to talk to someone. I love it. It's great. This is something to do with it. It's great. Complaining and go crazy. You say, oh, yeah, well, yes. Royal Mail, oh, my God. They will terrorize you and destroy you. That's what I'm experiencing right now. At this moment in time, yes, I'm dealing with all the shit in the world. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Mr. Prick is caught red-handed. Indeed, yes, indeed. Oh yeah, because I'm a clever cunt. This is it. Hello. I was just chatting. Sorry.
Okay, but I just need to establish what's going on so I can actually log this case.
Yeah, well,
what is it you wanted me to log today?
It's brutality from the Royal Mail. What it is, you employ a guy called Sam. He's at 75 Cox Road, Chelmsford, East Hants. Now, he made it obvious that he works for the Royal Mail, yes. And your parcel man, your postman, I relate with really well. A good old man. He's an old man. He does a good job, and he's been giving me parcels for a long time. Now, he put a parcel in my home. There it was. I see it, and I just ripped it open. That's what I done. But I didn't actually check the address. My door's been open all day, really, and suddenly the guy, he come to my door, okay, and got very nasty towards me. Now, please do just listen to this for only like 4 or 5 minutes.
You're a horrible
What's
man.
this say?
You're unnatural friends with Andy.
Does that have your name on it?
2 friends, and you're one of his friends.
Does that have your name on it?
Have you got a parcel that belongs to him that's been misdelivered to you?
Yeah, it's been misdelivered to me. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
We'll absolutely do that.
I did report it to the police because he was not very nice at all, really. A horrible man.
No, I totally understand that. No, what I'll have to log then is just us retrieving this parcel.
Yeah.
Anything else,
He got his parcel, but he kind of like had a right go at me and calling me a thief and everything. It was terrible. I'm the piano man. I looked after Somerset and London. I had customers all over the country. After everyone really. Excellent customer service. Perfect. 100%. And here we are today with this man who's Sam, 75 Cox Road, who works for the Royal Mail. And terrorizes me just over the issue of like my other postman putting a parcel in my home, and it's not addressed to me.
Right. Okay. So he has now got his parcel.
I must note I'm also half blind. I'm partially sighted. I've got a hernia on my stomach and also a trapped nerve in my back. I do struggle and I do suffer a lot of anxiety. Now, anger actually is not only this Sam who's the postman. Next door we've got Andy who cuts the grass. He's been here for some time. He actually.
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, I just need to establish. Has he received his parcel?
Yeah, that guy's had his parcel. Yeah, he snapped it out of my hands. Had a right go at me. He called me a thief. He works for the Royal Mail. I want him fired. Now this is it. I looked after the country, and I want some respect.
But I don't have the power to.
I'm sure if you don't fire him, I'll make you look even worse than you are. I mean, you're charging a fortune. Every are much better. They're amazing.
Yeah, look, I'm so sorry about this. Is there anything that I can do to help you today? Because
I'm putting a complaint in. I'm putting a complaint forward against this man Sam, who works for the Royal Mail. A very aggressive man, not very nice at all. Filmed, I've got the evidence, and I'm live now on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm sat here trying to go through with this and get it all dealt with. You should look at the situation really.
Yeah, no, look, I understand exactly what you're saying. Now, my issue is it's difficult for me to log a complaint against someone who isn't in Royal Mail uniform because we are not able to establish, if they were working at the time. It's something that
but
when I send a complaint through, the delivery officer will be able to identify who was working at that time. This complaint wouldn't go against.
Okay, but this is but listen. This is Sam, 75 Cox Road. He did say he works for the Royal Mail.
Okay, but
I'm the piano man. I live out in this country, and I'm dealing with people like you.
Okay, and
Get
you see how it says
Get out of here. Walk away.
What's your address though? Is it the same as that?
You don't even live here.
No, but why is my parcel with 75
I didn't even read
unwrapped
it.
in your house? Justify it.
He works for the Royal Mail.
What? Because you're a thief.
It's down there.
You're a
Why don't
thief,
you
then,
get
aren't
out
you?
of it, mate?
You're a thief, then.
I'm going to call the police because you're
Please
harassing me.
do. Oh my God,
You're
I would
horrible,
love you
man.
to.
Look, you're disgusting. I can smell you from here.
I will just wait. I'll wait for the police.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
He did say that he works for the Royal Mail, and I'm yeah. I'm just going to share the love. Have you got the love? Yeah. Have you got the steel balls that I got? I got crystal balls as it goes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is when Vivid Homes screwed up the garden. You see that? They destroyed that garden. You can see the pathway, how nice it is with the tiles and everything. That they destroyed all that. Yeah. And you see that yellow, orange stuff here, right? That goes all round the pond and goes along the top of where there was a 2 brick high, that you could have tripped on and flew down that bank and cracked your head on the floor and died. Yeah, health and safety, 100%. Oh, that's Vivid Homes, yeah. And now we're dealing with the Royal Mail, yeah. Hello.
Okay, thank you for holding for me. What I need you to do is just give me your details so that we can log complaint. Can you please give me your postcode?
Yep, it's SO533 Foxtrot Uniform.
3 Foxtrot Uniform, thank you. Did you say you were number 61?
Yep, that's me, yep. Now, I'm a loyal customer. I've always been a Royal Mail customer. This is it. I do know they're quite cheap and they're pretty quite good, really. But I've noticed your prices are going up and up and up. But I'm not going to moan. I'm more concerned about my safety and my health and everything, really. And that man, he works for Royal Mail. His name's Sam. 75 Cox Road. I really don't want to see that man again, to be honest.
I just need to take your details. Can you confirm your full name for me, please?
Yeah, it's Gordon Thomas White. 61.
Email address for me?
Email, yeah, Gordon_White67 @yahoo.co.uk.
That's brilliant.
I was actually.
Is that just the one that you're calling me on today?
Yeah, this is my landline. It's 02380265986. I've actually got a mobile. That's 07511197665. I was actually.
Contact number on the case. Are you happy for them to go on the case just in case?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Want to contact you about this?
I've been a very busy man over the years. A professional man. And like I say, I was born in 67 and baptized in 68. Cubs, Army Cadet, raised money for Help the Aged, which is now Age UK. And I've covered the country with pianos from 175. Yep.
Okay. So are you happy for me to put your phone number on the case just in case?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Want to contact you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on your side 100%. I don't want you employing people like this at all. No way. He's a bad man.
Okay.
He really is.
I've got a complaint reference number here for you. Would you like to take this one?
You send it to my email. That'd be great. Thank you. And what's your?
We can't send your email. Emails can't take up to a maximum of 10 working days to be sent out. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. You sound great. What's your name? Can I ask?
Yeah, my name's Shanita.
Shanita, really? That's a lovely name. Really, honestly. You have a good day. Yeah.
And you. Okay.
You look after me, and I'll look after you. 100%, all the way. Right. You have a good day. Bye then.
And you. Bye.
Bye. Now, does that sound professional or what? I think it is. Shanita, you turned me off. Yeah, she turned me on. I couldn't believe it. This is it. She turned me right on. I'm going to run in the toilet in a minute. I'm going to have a little, whoa, yeah, she turned me right on. Oh my God. That was amazing. Yeah, fucking hell.
Body. I said, move your body. Come on now. Move your body. Stepping line, you're doing fine. Move your body. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the power of Christ, I say, devil be out. I used to be very important. Look at it. Devil be out. Oh, let me out. This boy has the darkest soul I've ever seen. It's worse than working for David forever. Yeah, really. Tell me some words. Who's that boy? Something's up. What? You don't have smoke alarm? Indeed. The symbol of intelligence, the other world, savoir faire. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Where'd it go? Get up. Let's do this.
Every girl's dream. Don't worry, sugar bug. We'll give you a button right. Wait, you can speak on this side? Yes, I just don't like it. The dog feel inferior. Hey, don't! Oh, don't take! Why did I eat that second lunch at lunch? Someone kicked me in the ass! Don't take it. What is it about this world that's so great?
This world doesn't have a scales. That was a three-button channel. Would you like to have two eyes? We could talk to each other while you watch today. Just when Homer needs an excuse to get lazier.
It's a British novel. This is British history, and yet we don't.
answer a question. I know, that's a swing. But worries about body image stopped me going. I went a bit of own weight field and I was one of those people that wasn't going to explore forced curiosity. I was very conscious of being seen in a swimming costume, and I look back now and think, why did that make me stop swimming for you? You should have. How do we interpret the movement from one foot to the other? Or maybe I always feel a bit breathing and the relaxing into me too. Being that really present in what you're doing. Yeah. All right, this is from Jody. And Jody sent to this video. Hi, Karen and Jill. The taxi car here. Neil? We join us next Tuesday evening for a special program, Harris versus Trump. In 10:45 at Stephen Outside, X and STV.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And in the Romana, that's the Romana. And the place, I'm here to check that I'm very good. Like the harassment. They dominated me. I was at home. And there he was. Sam, oh man. Young man in me. And he's a real man. If you have a stuff on stuff in his garage, in his shed, free for me. And he shouts at me, there's going to be a war! That's what he said. It's in my hand, that's what it is. And all the police and all the NHS and the Hampshire Council dragging me into several section units, labeling me as psychopathic and schizo. Are you serious? Come on now. I'm a Sabella man, a good man, a very nice man, very powerful, very clever, very creative, with evidence against you, and you, you motherfucker. Come on, my man, you shit, you. And I feel you, I do. I do, I do. Anytime, I have to go to one time of the about you, but you're a gun, and you're a wanker. It's all about you. You're a cunt, and you're a wanker. Well, it's a lot more than something. How much the biggest thing is pussy? You know. You're a wanker, and you're a cunt. Let's be blunt. You're on my fucking doorstep all the fucking time, man, like a bitch. Sorry, I mean, a cunt. Cunt. Acting like you're wanker. I mean, I can't believe it. Well, let me tell you now, I am a gallant. Don't stop me. No, no, no. No, no, no. dominant. You're nasty. You're horrible. You're on my doorstep. Shouting at me. Are you serious? You better wake up. I mean, seriously, because I'm better than you could ever be. You know, what can I say? I mean, I looked after the country. You know, everybody's playing piano expensive. You know, and what are you doing? Working for the Royal Mail, shouting at me, going crazy over a little package and a little green thing for your daughter, a present for your daughter, and it's probably worth about 10 pence. How much do you spend on your daughter? Much money or no money? So I reckon you better use your daughter's creativity. I mean, have you given your daughter any pens and pencils or LCD tablets and whistles and horns? No, you've not given your daughter a fuck all nothing because you're a wanker. Sam the Wanker at 75 Cox Road, Shannon Ford, Eastleigh House. Yeah, look, he's gone off now. He's shit his pants. Yeah, he's shit his pants. What a wanker. What a gun. What a wanker. You're a gun. They get arrested.
Incredibly close election. Also get the different right up in different voices. You'll analyse, interpret, dissect events as they happen. And then political thinking. What American defines. US presidential election on Channel 4. Tuesday from 10. Comedian Sue Perkins at the British Station. And all of the models into the heart of the real adventure of the great life. Immersing yourself in cultures and experiences you can't get inside a train. Sue Perkins with Adventure, Paris to Istanbul on Channel 4.
Channel 4 News tonight, read by Kathy Newman in London and Matt Fry in Atlanta.
On Halloween, has the Chancellor's budget spooked the market as the cost of government borrowing is 1 year high at £1 Investors have been combing through the budget and finding a few Halloween nasties lurking in plain sight. Taxes have left markets contemplating higher interest rates, with a knock-on effect for anyone with a mortgage and the biggest borrower of all, the paid government. The scale of market unease shouldn't be overstated. It, for example, no way compares to the disastrous mini-budget that terminated Liz Truss's political career. But tonight, some awkward questions for the Chancellor. I've been speaking to her. He kept saying to people workers wouldn't foot the bill, and they are. That was a pretense, wasn't it? That was a fiction.
Yeah, Kathy, I made a commitment in our manifesto not to increase the key taxes that working people pay, national insurance, income tax and VAT, and we stuck by those commitments even in very difficult fiscal circumstances in the budget yesterday.
Also tonight, winch to safety from the deadly waters. 3 days of mourning in Spain as cataclysmic floods kill at least 158 people.
And here in Atlanta, Georgia, as well as all the other swing states, both campaigns are channeling Halloween by scaring their voters to the polls. Trump dressed up as a bin man and drove a garbage truck to...
My neighbours scare me. And he's a lawnmower man. He's quite aggressive, and he did shout at me and saying, "There's going to be a war." That was Andy. And next door is 75 Cox Road. That's Sam. Yeah, Sam, the man who come round to my door, shouting and going crazy. Now, you've heard that already, probably 1,000 times, no, maybe 2 or 3 times, like I say. You heard it when I phoned the police, and you heard it when I phoned the Royal Mail. And I did explain the situation. They're amazing. They're cheaper. They're more efficient. They're really good people. Yeah. And what did the Royal Mail do? They employed dominant, evil, nasty, horrible men called Sam, who lives at 75 Cox Road, Chelmsford, Eastleigh, Hants, who did shit his pants, and he ran off, and that was what he'd done. He's probably going to do something crazy. I just don't know what.
Yesterday's giant tax haul really was in this Parliament.
On the spending side, resources into the health service and other public services over the next few years, still quite a lot of unanswered questions about what happens over the rest of the Parliament.
People wait for your judgment from on high.
They do, and I think it is because we are very careful with what we've done.
Let's go did the man whose verdict governments wait in trepidation for. Paul Johnson's run the Institute for Fiscal Studies for 13 years. This was the last budget he'll judge in that post.
You called out the previous government for what you thought were incredible, implausible spending plans. How would you describe these ones once you get out of year one, year two?
These are pretty unlikely. I mean, it's just about possible, I suppose, that by increasing the baseline, increasing what we're spending this year and next by a fair bit, everything will be hunky-dory, and then they won't need any more increases. I think that's, a pretty small probability of that.
My first budget as Chancellor of the Exchequer, and the first budget ever delivered by a woman Chancellor of the Exchequer, and that was a huge privilege to be able to do that.
After this trip to Coventry, Rachel Reeves made a point of giving Bloomberg an interview, inevitably watched closely by those who buy government debt.
We've seen such a ferocious gilt sell-off. It's spreading now to stocks and sterling. Are you worried that we're heading for a Liz Truss situation?
The number one commitment of this government is economic and fiscal stability.
At the heart of the questions being asked about this budget is how far will the giant dollops of extra spending announced yesterday actually satisfy the giant needs of the NHS in particular?
It's certainly not a step change that will lead to rapidly reducing waiting times for care or rapid improvements in the quality of care or us suddenly seeing new hospitals springing up around us. This is the sort of funding package that I think can lead to some gradual improvements, some improvements in certain services, but it's nowhere close to what we saw 25 years ago when NHS funding was being turbocharged.
Party leaders were criticised throughout the election campaign for not telling voters the true state of the public finances.
I mean, got bored hearing ourselves saying, that there was a problem here. Politicians are scared of us, the electorate. They're scared to lay it on the line about the need for taxes if you want higher spending, or indeed the need to cut back on the welfare state provision.
Paul Johnson suspects low household income growth is driving a lot in our politics. A decade after the Second World War, household income started to grow and bobbed around 2 to 3% growth before slumping after the banking crisis. That near stagnation in household income, the OBR now forecast, could continue right through this Parliament.
You had the 1980s when inequality was rising dramatically. We had high levels of unemployment, but the person in the middle, the average person, was doing really pretty well and getting better off. And that drove a very different politics to the politics we've had over the last 15 or even 20 years, when actually inequality has fallen, but the person in the middle has been doing really badly.
And then when sheep come on and eat these oats off.
Farmers have been amongst the most prominent campaigners to reject budget measures. They want to stop the move to limit inheritance tax relief for farms to £1 million.
This is a small family farm. It's 165 acres. It may be very valuable on the balance sheet, but the profit derived from that is very low, and it doesn't generate enough income to look at how we'd pay that inheritance tax.
Farmers, one of many groups pushing back against budget decisions, which the government insists it couldn't have known until coming to power, were necessary on such a giant scale.
Gary Gibbon reporting there. Well, now, the American political strategist James Carville once said, "I used to want to be reincarnated as a president or pope, but now I want to come back as the bond market. You can intimidate anyone." Well, there is not a reaction like there was after the Liz Truss mini-budget 2 years ago. The gnomes of Zurich are not delivering a punishment beating to the British government as they did then, but they have hoved uncomfortably into view with the cost of government borrowing rising. And our economics correspondent, Helia Ebrahimi, is here with more. Helia.
Kathy, I love that quote. What it's saying is that the bond market is a completely unforgiving beast. but I'm not quite sure we're at bond vigilante territory. Yes, there's been a big market reaction.
Yeah, there's been a reaction. Yeah. Sam got nasty. You know, he took his parcel and off he went. A horrible man, not very nice at all. Who does work for the Royal Mail? Yes, he does, because he did make it a point. You know, he said, "I work for the Royal Mail, and you're a thief." But no, actually, would you like to apologise to me, or are we going to get you fired straight away? You know, actually remove you from the planet. Yeah, you and Andy can both jump on a bus and get down to the airport and piss off out of the country. I mean, that'd be great. You know, why not? I mean, seriously.
Kathy, it is bad because it adds to our borrowing costs.
I know, it's terrible. It's not good at all, really.
Borrowing was cheap. It rose huge.
Yeah, who borrowed Andy and who borrowed Sam?
Is coming down, but the IFS says borrowing will now cost us £100 billion a year.
100 billion, really, honestly. Well, I think Claire Ledger, she seems to think it's going to be 100,000. Yeah, 100,000? Was it 100,000? I think it was. That's what you said. I'm sure that's what you said. I'm sure
That is a nasty combination.
A lot of billions there. So what about Labour's central tax raising strategy in this budget? What have you learned about that today?
Well, she's learned that Sam is quite nasty, and so is Andy. Yes, yeah. Well, we'll deal with it in time.
To 15%, but it's also the cut to the threshold at the bottom end from 9,000 to 5,000, which means this hit falls disproportionately on those who are earning the least. For example, if you are earning something in the region of £22,000, you will have, a relative terms, the biggest impact at a cost of £770. Now, as Gary's piece was saying, the government's line is, this is not going to impact workers. But let's have a look at what the OBR says. OBR says, well, actually, wages will be hit 61%.
61%. That's funny, really, because that's my door number is 61. Can you believe that? And do you know what? I get roughly about the same money as the doctors. Yes, young doctors. You're getting this much, and I'm getting that much. And I think I'm getting about the same, or just a little bit more, maybe. I'm not sure, really. But you know what? I'm watching you all. You know, everyone. You know, like on my doorstep. There you are, Andy, Sam, the Royal Man. Yeah, the Royal Mail man. You know, you horrible 10-foot man monster. That's what you are. I mean, oh my God, there you was, going crazy over your parcel. Yeah. Yeah, what could I say? Well, never mind. Let's move along.
Nick away at the Chancellor's credibility, but most importantly will be the market reaction.
Yeah, well, we know that. You know, the market reaction. Well, what can I say about the market? I'll be talking at the market about this, you know, Andy and Sam. Sam, the man from the Royal Mail and all that, and, you know, and the law all the time forever. Yep, yeah, both aggressive, nasty, horrible people to be talked about. Yeah, at the market in Eastleigh, 100%. Oh yeah, seriously.
Finances on a firm footing with robust fiscal rules, which the Office of Budget Responsibility confirmed yesterday that we will meet after 3 years, 2 years earlier than planned. And the International Monetary Fund yesterday gave our budget a clean bill of health, said that it was the right decisions in terms of the fiscal consolidation that we have built into that budget and the measures we are taking to reduce the deficit.
Yeah, the measures we're going to take is lose all the dominant evil bastards in this country and get them out of this country. That's the best way. You know, Sam, you no longer have a job. No, you're not going to work for the Royal Mail. No. And Andy, well, I don't know whether we should let you carry on cutting the grass.
Absolutely not. We have now set the envelope.
Really? Honestly? Is that what you're saying? Oh my God. Well, guys, what can I say? Absolutely not. Yeah, because I heard it. Did you hear that? I mean, Christ, really?
Over the next 5 years. But I can say that we have now drawn a line under the fiscal fiction of the previous government. We have wiped the slate clean, and we have undone the damage that the previous government have done. And that can give confidence to investors in the UK economy that we have taken the action necessary with robust fiscal rules, tough spending plans, a zero-based review to make sure we get value for money for every pound of government money spent. And we did have to make tax rises yesterday, but those tax rises were necessary to get our public finances back on a firm footing.
You said
Yeah, well, we're getting things sorted, you know, everything's going to be firm, you know, as a law firm, you know, we can deal with every issue, you know. And Ian, Sam, I think you two are in trouble, to be honest. What can I say? I mean, you're both wankers. You're well, what can I say? I mean, look at you, I mean, Christ.
By-line breakdown of hundreds of unfunded commitments from the previous government. Now, I could have swept that under the carpet and say, well, I'll deal with that another day.
Exactly, this is it. I deal with everything another day. I'll do that another day. And I say it a lot. I do, honestly. I film everything and then I'll work on it. Yeah, I do creative shit. I put it together and there you go. Andy and Sam. What can I say? You're a shit. Oh yeah. I've gathered my evidence and there you are.
Yeah. The alternative was increasing income tax and national insurance directly on working people. The measure that we've taken means that at least some of that will be absorbed by employers. And we have the floor of the national living wage and national minimum wage, which people can't fall below. And we've also carved out for the smallest businesses an exemption, which means that you can employ the equivalent of 4 people at the national living wage.
You kept saying to people workers wouldn't foot the bill, and they are. That was a pretense, wasn't it? That was a fiction.
Kathy, I made a commitment in our manifesto not to increase the key taxes that working people pay, national insurance, income tax and VAT, and we stuck by those commitments even in very difficult fiscal circumstances in the budget yesterday.
But there were other choices. There were other choices. You could have cut the welfare bill, for example.
We've cut the welfare bill
back to how it was before COVID.
Kathy, we've cut the welfare bill by £4.3 billion by cutting down on fraud and error. That is the biggest ever fraud and error scoring by the Office of Budget Responsibility.
It's tiny compared to the tax rises. That's my point. 40 billion tax rises.
It's 4.3 billion our government has ever set out to deliver before. But yesterday we brought stability back to our economy with a tough set of fiscal rules, some difficult choices on tax, welfare and spending, but our public finances are now on a solid trajectory. We've set out our public spending plans for the rest of this parliament. We've put more money into the National Health Service and we're beginning to rebuild our country.
Can you give farmers any hope that you'll listen to their concerns on inheritance tax, that you might have a rethink on that?
On top of the normal inheritance tax thresholds that you can pass on if you're a couple of £1 million, including a house, to your descendants. In addition, agricultural property relief will now provide another £1 million of tax-free allowance. And then above that, there is a 50% discount on inheritance tax compared with what everyone else pays. And indeed, 73% of agricultural property reliefs don't exceed £1 million. So small farmers won't be affected at all.
Yeah, but a lot of
small farmers are not going to be affected. That's great. That's amazing. But what about the residents? Look at me, you know, dominated by the NHS, the police, Hertfordshire County Council, and Andy, the lawnmower man, and Sam, the fireman man, who actually works for the Royal Mail. You know, not only do you get robbed, you know, you try and post a parcel and it costs you a fortune. I did say you must go to eat Every from now on, because Every is amazing. They're great. The staff are good. The business is good. The service is good. Everything's good. Yep. The Royal Mail, well, look at you. I mean, Christ, you're charging a fortune. And not only that, you're employing horrible, horrible men. A 6-foot man on my doorstep called Sam. I nearly called him Pam. Yeah, because he's acting like a woman. Yep. Sam at 75 Cox Road, Chelmsford, Eastleigh Hants, UK, is definitely going to get fired. 100%. He's a horrible, horrible man. I would never employ that man. Not at all, not ever. No. He's a horrible man. And you know what? He bought his daughter just one little green thing, which was happening to be next door's in front of her lawn. There it is. Her side, you know. I didn't even think about it really until now when we've got that 6-foot Royal Mail staff member right, shouting in my face about his daughter's little luminous green toy. That's all he got her for her birthday. Nothing else. That was it. Just a little luminous toy. You know, that's all he got. You know, for his kid. He don't care about kids. He don't care about children. No, not at all. He's a horrible, horrible man.
Yesterday morning, that one of 4 reconnaissance helicopters spotted a mother and this 1-year-old baby lifted to safety from the floodwaters that had trapped them for 24 hours. As Valencia's roofs are scoured by air, sniffer dogs today search for the many missing, feared dead, where the water has now retreated.
The firefighters took the elderly first.
Yeah, actually, what I'm thinking now is that guy called Sam, about 6 foot tall, horrible, horrible man, very nasty. You know, not very nice at all, really. Now, I am the piano man, like I say, and I'm you can see I'm quite nervous, and it's because of the NHS, the police, and the Hampshire County Council. Now, like I say, I've got to repair that, you know, and try and relax and calm down and not be so scared and nervous of what's going on around me. And what is going on around me? There's Andy the lawnmower man, you know, shouting at me. There's going to be a war. It's on YouTube, you know that already. And there's the other bit. Let me see now. There's Sam, who works for the Royal Mail, right? About 6 foot tall, a very aggressive man, not very nice at all. Now he didn't say anything nice at all, but he was a horrible, horrible man. Seriously, he's got his parcel. Yeah, he has, but he was just terrible, really. I filmed everything. You've heard it probably 2 or 3 times to the police and also the Royal Mail. Yeah, I might maybe phone Vivid Homes tomorrow and let them witness the situation. Yeah, Sam, the horrible man. Yeah, who works for the Royal Mail. Yeah. And all he's got is little children, is a little luminous green thing, probably worth about 50 pence on Temu, you know. And that's his toy to his daughter, a young girl, a little girl, you know, with a little green thing as a birthday present. That is it. You know, 50 pence present. That is it. 50 pence present. Is that what Sam can do? Is that all he can do to his little girl? Is it all his little girl's going to get? Is a little green thing? Yeah. Well, Sam, you're a horrible man. You don't care about children. You don't care about your wife or anything, really. Are you married? I don't even know, you know, because you're not very nice at all, really. I'm the piano man, Gordon Thomas White, born in 1967, baptised in 1968, a Cub Scout Army cadet, dealing with people like you. Yeah. Now this is it. You carry on, my friend. You do what you do. You act like you act, and I'll act the way I act, and I'll do what I do. This is it. Creative shit. I put it together. I do. Evidence against you. That's it. Sam at 75 Cox Road, Chelmsford, into the hands. Yes, I suggest you get Andy to pull down your pants and hit you with a rhythm stick or something. Yeah, because you're not in rhythm. Your attitude is terrible. You're not nice at all, really. Yeah, you're probably heavy shit. Yeah, this is it. I mean, what can I say? You have a good day.
As many people safe as possible.
Spain issued another storm warning today, with more heavy rain in Valencia and along the northeast coast, putting yet more pressure on search and rescue teams who don't yet know how many are unaccounted for. This, the worst flood-related weather event in Spain's modern history, but with a heating climate, how many more?
Well, what made these floods quite so catastrophic? With me now our weather presenter, Liam Dutton. Liam, what's the answer to that?
Well, thank you, Kathy. I mean, a huge amount of rain has fallen in just east of Valencia on Tuesday, 491 millimetres, a year's worth of rain in the space of just 8 hours. Now, to give that some context, London's annual rainfall is 600 millimetres. So imagine 80% of London's annual rainfall falling in just the space of a working day. It's an astounding amount of rain. So next question, why did it happen? Well, the satellite picture from Tuesday shows a swirl of cloud across Iberia, and that was a slow-moving area of low pressure. So you have these thunderstorms rotating around the area of low pressure. But the problem was that these thunderstorms will be directed over the same area hour after hour after hour, which simply just allowed all that rainfall to build up and cause the flooding. So why did the low pressure get stuck? Well, for that, we have to take a wider picture across Europe. And you can see there's a big area of high pressure that's covering much of Europe. And that's a blocking high. So what it's doing, it's stopping that low pressure that's over Spain and Portugal from moving away. So they're just stuck with the rain when everybody else is having a fairly quiet weather.
And what impact has climate change had in all of this?
Well, it's worth pointing out that thunderstorms across the Mediterranean are pretty common in the autumn. But obviously with climate change, you get a warmer atmosphere. A warmer atmosphere can hold even more moisture. So when you get thunderstorms like this, they produce more rainfall and they cause a lot more damage than they might have done otherwise in terms of flooding.
Liam, thanks very much. Now, across the UK, children are being stabbed, trafficked, or even murdered by people they believe to be their friends. New data, given exclusively to this programme, provides a snapshot of the harrowing consequences for young people who are exploited by organised crime gangs and groomed into transporting drugs. Most children refuse to report or even speak out about their experiences. But our Scotland correspondent, Catherine Sampson, has been talking to one boy who warns this could happen to any child from any background, anywhere in the country.
I've been threatened with a blade a few times. I've never been stabbed. I've been battered for drug debts, just for not being on time, and for acting up basically, and for basically trying to do something about the situation.
Chris is 16. We've changed his name and voice to protect him from the organised crime gang who used him to deal drugs, lured in by older boys he thought were his friends when he was just 14 years old.
Oh, they seemed like boss men to me, They seemed like they were...
I had the same shit, this is it. It's on like being a 14-year-old, right? Now, at that time, when I was working, I had Alan Snook follow me around, just like a paragraph. And in later years, after I'd been selling pianos over the country, Alan Snook was around the corner, putting spoonfuls of amphetamine in my face like this all the time. It was kind of difficult to deal with. Like I say, there's other people I've not mentioned yet, but like I say, there's a lot of people harassing me and destroying me over the years. What can I say? But as I was a piano man, no one hurt me at all. I was respected. I was loved. People would cheer when I turn up and all this. I loved my job. It was great to be the piano man. Yeah, and I finished pianos and I looked around the corner. It was fucking Alan Snook. I separated with my partner and we moved from 27 Close Showed in Southampton. That's when I was selling the pianos. And like I say, I moved down to 46 Larchway with my partner. No, not my partner, no, my daughter, because my partner decided to go out with Jason Brown, a different man. Another man in her life, no longer with me, left me empty. My heart was broken. It was, So me and my daughter, we moved down to 46 Archway, and I was putting her on my shoulders, take her to school, cook her meals and all that sort of stuff. I looked after her 100%. But like I say, there was a jealous, horrible man called Alan Snook around the corner. He was following me for years. Anyway, so this is a program now about a guy who's age 14. He's dominated and destroyed by drug dealers and nasty bastards everywhere. This is it. All you can do is film everything you see, and eventually you'll come clean. This is it. You'll say, "This is what I've got. Evidence. Yes. Oh, yes. Me, the piano man, destroyed and dominated by Hampshire County Council, NHS, police, all of it in my face. There it is. All cool. Everything. The police would just." And just watch me go into a vehicle and get taken to a section unit. But the aggressive ones were the NHS and also the transport, the kind of like Hampshire County Council, not very nice at all, really. There's no niceness in this country anywhere. Everybody is being horrible. Why is it with people? You're born to be free and do so much good upon unto another person or whatever, or a family or whatever it is. If you're doing good, then great. That's the way it should be. But me, I'm like dealing with issues every day all the time. It's crazy, really.
It's people from anywhere.
Jimmy says early intervention is key.
We don't believe in a hopeless case. We think there's a hopeless situation, but there's still a soul in there. There's still a young person in there. So it's about getting alongside them, trying to empower them, trying to equip them, being consistent in my message to them. And then the hope is that the penny drops. On the ground, what we need is this. Truthfully, we need more finance. We need money. It's going to take lived experience guys coming in and being paid well because it's a damn good job. but it's also a damn difficult job.
Chris knows he's one of the lucky ones. He's speaking out to try and help others.
Don't hesitate to look out for help. Don't hesitate to be known as a grass. These people that are calling you a grass will not be alive in 10 years' time to call you a grass.
I'll tell you what, Lee White, you called me a grass when I started talking about my family and about my life and about how it is with our friends and families who are actually moving drugs everywhere, selling drugs galore. This is it. What can I say? Now, we should legalise weed and cannabis. We should, really. Look at the situation. Police against the people. The people against the police and all that. Right now, like I did say, I was a piano man. I sold a lot of pianos. Now, this is something we've got to look at. Now, that man, whoever he is, he was once 14 years old and dominated and destroyed by drug dealers and all that sort of shit going on. Like I say, at first with me, it was the NHS and police in the Hampshire County Council. And after that, it was my mother who actually got that situation started. I mean, she went to Desborough House and she spoke to an old lady and that lady said, get into an ambulance. Yeah, but I mean, I was the piano man. I looked after a lot of families, and like I say, I go back to see how my mother is, and I got 3 brothers. Mark White, he was a drug dealer. He was with Lisa Tarry. He was definitely selling a lot of cannabis. Yeah, 100%. You know what? What can I say? You was getting a lot of your drugs from Richard Sharp, and Richard Sharp, your dad was actually M&G in my vehicles because he had a garage down in Bedford Place, and he'd M&G my vehicles, yeah, and so we all knew our lives and all that and how it was and everything, and everybody knew I was the piano man. And I come to Chandler's Ford in 1999. And I'm dominated by the situation where my mother went to Desborough House and then they come round to my home. It was Hampshire County Council, the police and the NHS, all on my doorstep, about 8 or 9 people at a time, for many years, harassing me, destroying me, tracking me into section units. And, what can I say, there will be mistakes and we will find the problems and we will see the problems. And what is the problem? It's not really a problem. I never did pay tax. I was never acknowledged as someone who's working. I was just on the dole forever, that's it. Mark White was a self-employed gardener, but he was not actually doing gardening. He was selling a lot of drugs. And that was me, obviously labelled as someone who's just not working, and so not forever. Never paying tax, never working. But when I was actually the piano man who covered Somerset in London and the Dutch Embassy, indeed.
Dramatic resolution. Senior US officials visited Jerusalem today to discuss that. Netanyahu. At a ceremony for graduating Israeli officers, Netanyahu adopted a bullish stance, suggesting his priority in any deal is permission for Israel to strike Lebanon again if it deems Hezbollah poses a threat once more. In Gaza, there seems even less hope of an agreement that would bring an end to the suffering. This desperate crowd in Khan Yunis has gathered outside a bakery, hoping to get pieces of bread. American officials say Israel still isn't allowing anywhere near enough aid in.
I'll tell you what, I advise you, do not go to mass bakers. They will feed you and feed you and feed you and feed you and charge you and charge you and charge you and charge you. And eventually, after you get away from all this mental health bullshit, where you're getting sectioned all the time forever, eventually, you're going to look and you'll say to yourself, I would never go to mass bakers. No. Yeah, my brother was a drug dealer, and I did have a couple of joints of weed. And like what I was unconscious for 10 days. I'm partially sighted, and like I say, I had a couple of joints. And I had giddy spells. Yeah, I did. And like I say, I was sat with William Beanie, the Saints football player, and we talk about our history. And what happened, the staff member in that place, in Matt's Bakers, shouted at me at the top of her voice, "You're barred!" And that's what she done. And I've never been back. No, not at all. Like I say, I mean, if it was Christmas or anything like that, or COVID or whatever it is, there would be one chair available for William Beanie, Saints football player, yeah. But no, that's them being football fans and all this and all that. Aggressive, nasty, horrible people that do watch football, and do get nasty. this is it. And like I say, there's Sam who works for the Royal Mail. I can imagine he probably does also watch football. And Andy, well, you know, you did say you're not on Facebook, but you are on Facebook because I've been filming everything you do. And what do? You come around to my home and you get nasty. You shout at me and go crazy. That's what you do. Yep. So that's that.
Kamala Harris distancing. Trump loves an opportunity. The former president is swinging through the swing states, trying to get as much visibility as possible.
I want to protect the women of our country. They said, sir, I just think it's inappropriate for you to say, pay these guys a lot of money. Can you believe it? I said, well, I'm going to do it whether the women like it or not.
Good morning, Lauren. Happy Halloween. Kamala Harris, also campaigning in Wisconsin, seized on that remark this morning.
It actually is, I think, very offensive to women in terms of not understanding their agency, their authority, their right, and their ability to make decisions about their own lives, including their own bodies.
Yet as Harris focuses on what she thinks are vote-winning issues like women's rights, some in the crowd are reminding her of a weak spot.
Hey, you know what?
The war in Gaza.
We all want the war in Gaza to end and get the hostages out as soon as possible.
She'll also be hoping Biden doesn't give her any more Halloween tricks. Accompanied by the First Lady dressed as a panda, the current White House occupant is keeping quiet for now, although playfully biting the leg of a child dressed as a chicken isn't necessarily the greatest of optics.
Here's your ballot. Once you're finished completing the ballot, you'll put it inside this yellow secrecy envelope.
And it matters because people are already voting. More than 50 million have cast their ballots early, either in person or by mail. And as the ballots come in, so do the lawsuits, with false claims from the Trump campaign that non-Americans are voting, and videos being shared online with baseless accusations of voter suppression. A warning sign of what might be to come this time next week. Some relief from politics for Americans last night. Baseball fans erupt as the Dodgers win the World Series. Parties on the streets of the City of Angels. Democrats or Republicans will soon experience all this, as many simply pray that it all passes quickly and peacefully.
Now, if any voters are still undecided, they've got just 5 days to make up their minds. And with Kamala Harris and Donald Trump trying to fire up their core supporters, there hasn't been much focus on the dwindling center ground. Winning the White House isn't about getting the most votes. The Electoral College is what matters. Victory goes to whoever wins a majority of the 538 votes. And the magic number to reach is 270. The number of electors given to each state is based on their congressional districts plus their 2 senators. So California, for instance, with the highest population, just under 40 million people, gets 54 electoral college votes. The 6 states with the smallest populations, along with the District of Columbia, get the minimum 3 electoral votes. Most states have a winner-takes-all system for their electors, and the campaign is fought most fiercely in 7 key swing states whose support is in the balance. One of the most fought over states is Georgia, which Joe Biden won by only 11,779 votes in 2020. It has 16 crucial electoral college votes up for grabs. Okay, well, with me now is Republican strategist Eric Tannenblatt and Dr. Jasmine Clark, who's a Democrat and a Georgia state representative. Welcome to you both. Now, the last few days have really been dominated by this extraordinary sort of a tit for tat on who can be more insulting, right? So let's start with you, Eric. It all started on Sunday in Madison Square Garden when a comedian insulted Puerto Ricans, and then it's got kind of worse since then. How does this sort of stuff move the needle? Because it sounds really silly, frankly.
Well, things like this happen all the time at the very end of a campaign. And right now we're down to the wire, and there's a very small group of people that are still undecided. So the Harris supporters and the Trump supporters, they're locked in. And so now every little thing they try to use to try and turn some of these undecided voters into supporters.
So how damaging was the Puerto Rican stuff for Republicans? How damaging was that line from Trump, I think yesterday, when he said, I'm going to protect women whether they like it or not?
Well, I think in certain communities, it's very damaging. Like in Pennsylvania, which is one of the swing states, there's over 500,000 Puerto Rican citizens. And, those people vote.
Could that have lost him the election?
I don't know that it will lose him the election, but I'm sure that there's an effort on the part of the Harris campaign to try and make sure that everyone is aware of those comments, because I'm sure they don't sit well with those people. And look, we have Puerto Rican Georgians, and there are Puerto Ricans all across the country. So I think in that regard, that could have a...
And they're proud to be Puerto Rican.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to let you get away with it, Jasmine, because of course then, as Kamala Harris gave her extremely, sort of poignant speech about the future of the Republic in front of the White House and the ellipse in Washington the other day, guess what everyone was talking about? It was President Biden's supposed gaffe that, the garbage are the supporters of Donald Trump. And there was this whole argument whether he meant supporter, as in the comedian, or supporters. That did overshadow her campaign, didn't it?
I don't know if it would. I would say it overshadowed her campaign, but I do think that we have to be very careful with our words, especially when we get to this point in the campaign. Either way, it's giving me the deplorable vibes of the Hillary Clinton campaign back in 2016.
Right. And I mean, still, the fact that the president said those things, it gave the Republicans something to talk about. It changed the conversation for them. It's not helpful, is it?
Well, yeah, of course. When we get to this point in the campaign, you want people to be talking about the good things that you're saying, and you don't want to shift away when your opponent says something horrible or one of their supporters. One single supporter, just to be clear, one of their supporters says something that you don't like.
It's also, frankly, childish playground stuff. We should be talking about policies and the most important democracy on the planet.
Right. The unfortunate thing for Vice President Harris is she delivered her closing remarks on the ellipse, trying to, contrast herself from former President Trump. And the next day, the comment by President Biden sort of drowned that out. So people weren't talking about what Vice President Harris said. But I do think it was just a gaffe on the part of President Biden. I don't think it's the same as something that's coming from President Trump or Vice President Harris. They're the two candidates. They're the two nominees.
I mean, when I watch the coverage of American elections, it's a bit like that with us as well. It's sometimes like a sports event. Who's up, who's down? What are the daily kind of notches on either side? What's interesting this time is the number of people who voted early. It's an astonishing 60 million Americans. That's almost half the electorate, likely electorate. Is that good for the Democrats or is it good for the Republicans? First to you, Jess.
We are excited. I will just say that whenever we have high turnout, that is always a good sign for the Democratic Party and for the Democratic candidate. And that's how it's always felt. Right. Now, when it comes to the popular vote, I think we've got that in the bag already. So I think we're got to do some electoral college math on this. But I do think that this high turnout is a good sign for Democrats.
Would you agree with that, Eric?
Yeah, I do think high turnout is good because it means more people are engaged.
Is it good for the Democrats or the Republicans?
Well, it's hard to tell because President Trump in the last election dissuaded his supporters from voting early and said vote on election day. This time he's encouraged them to vote early. So we don't know if the early voters for Republicans for President Trump are just voters that would have otherwise voted on election day.
And this is really important in the state of Georgia because this is the state famously where Trump and 18 other defendants faced trial for having to, for trying to steal, allegedly steal the election in 2020. What's in it for people voting early?
Well, you bank your vote. I mean, right now, the two campaigns are going out trying to energize their base. And in the case of the Trump campaign, his strategy has been going after his base and going after low propensity voters that are sort of that MAGA ilk. And
now, I've had people say Gordy for president. I've had people say King Gordy, and those that like to slander me, aggressive nature, in my face, having a go at me. We know Andy, the lawnmower man. He's not very nice at all. And we've also got Sam, who works for the Royal Mail. That's 75 Cox Road, Chelmsford, Eastleigh, Hants, UK. Shouting at me, labelling me as a thief. Now, like I say, I get on well with my postman. He's a good man. He's a bit older than that man, and he has he gives me parcels. He does, and normally they're all my parcels. And so maybe I just rip open the packet, and didn't really have time to actually bother with it. I just left it half open. The packaging half off, sort of thing. Anyway, so there was that horrible man called Sam who works for the Royal Mail, shouting at me, labelling me as a thief, and also Andy the way he is, and the police they were, and the NHS the way they were. They actually labelled me as psychopathic, schizophrenic, bipolar, schizoaffective. So there's definitely issues of concern. How people naturally go out and label people and get nasty and horrible, whatever it might be. You might get attacked, you might get threatened, you might get sectioned, you might get jailed, whatever it might be. Someone's out to label you. This is it. Now you don't want to get labelled, so be aware. The best thing you can do is grab a phone and start filming what's going on. Build a case, gather all the evidence, put it together and take it into a courtroom. Seriously.
Agonising over iced tea, and the big question: should they vote with their conscience and ditch Donald Trump, or stay loyal to their party?
I cannot vote for Trump. I will be voting for Kamala Harris.
I will not be voting for Donald Trump, but I haven't decided to vote for Harris.
I'm joyfully, genuinely excited to vote for Kamala Harris.
I will not vote for Trump again, and I'm undecided about Harris.
Remember, these are all Republican women, so you'd think the decision would be easy, and yet
You're not going to vote for Donald Trump.
Without a doubt, I will not vote for him. The circle next to his name will not get filled in. It's whether or not I don't vote at all, or if by election.
I do label you as Trump with a hump. Yeah, that's it, with a hump. Because he's got a hump. He's like he's very upset and angry. He gets annoyed, and what he did do, he got muted by Facebook. And it was on the news. I laughed, and I did honestly. I see him there. He was angry and upset that he could not speak out on Facebook.
So driven away from Trump that you might consider.
Because you know what? He doesn't represent the Republican Party. He's not conservative. He's not stable. I feel like Kamala, where I look and say, well, it seems stable.
Stability, yes, but they're worried Harris won't deliver on the economy and immigration. Yet Trump's MAGA makeover of their party leaves them cold. And in Lisa's case, scared too.
You don't feel safe.
I'll tell you what, actually, I don't feel safe with people like Pete Rousey, who supposedly goes around and protects the community, along with the policeman. Yeah, both of them in my face, having a go at me. The policeman's like this, going being horrible, really. And Pete Rousey, well, he did say there's a few bin bags out there, and the policeman's telling me to pick it all up. Go on, pick it up. And it took me, like a piece of shit, really, to be honest. The piano man destroyed and dominated and talked to you like a piece of shit. Yeah. Peter Rousey, what can I say? You're not going to chuck me out on the cold. No, not at all. You're going to lose your job, Peter Rousey. I don't want to see you employed again. Not ever. Not by people like Vivid Holmes. If you got to be nice to people, it's quite easy to do. If you have you're a nasty bastard, that's your problem. Anyway, I must turn this on again.
Positive, very forward-looking message that I embrace.
And one message they all embrace this election is women's choice.
In the one place in America where women still have a right to choose.
That Harris is cleverly using to target Republican women just like them.
You can vote any way you want, and no one will ever know.
I'm on your side, ladies. What can I say? I'm single.
Next week.
I trust women who are able and willing to make these decisions on their own.
I don't know anybody who's pro-abortion.
Mm-mm.
I don't know anybody who's pro-abortion. And so then is it choice or no choice?
Of course, the big choice, Trump or Harris, couldn't be more stark. And what's striking is the fear they all articulate about the future.
I don't see, well, really, I don't. I mean, I can't even imagine that former President Trump would be our president again.
End of days for you.
It's end of days for me.
yeah, I'm petrified.
The
that-
goody bad guy.
sounds a little extreme, but that we could be in a civil war of sorts.
So Lisa poses a question of her own.
So, as an opportunity to the two of you who have not decided yet, if you do choose to undervote and not vote for Trump or Kamala, and Trump
The
is
goody
elected,
bad guy.
will you look back and regret the undervote?
Otherwise known
I
as
don't
the
like
real
either
Stone
option.
Raver.
Though I do have to say, I do actually think
The
he's a
gentleman,
decent human
the family
being. I
friend.
really cannot say that about
The
Donald
goody bad
Trump.
guy.
It is the hardest presidential race I'll be voting in, even though I find him so repulsive and can't vote for him. It's will I go the other way?
Will she, can she vote for Kamala? If the answer to that question is yes, then Republican women here and across America could tip the balance in Harris's favor and send the first female president to the White House.
Siobhan Kennedy in Arizona. Now, the US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, says around 8,000 North Korean troops are now in Russia's Kursk region near the border with Ukraine, where Kremlin forces have been struggling to contain a Ukrainian incursion. Mr. Blinken said that Russia had been training the North Koreans in artillery, drones, and basic infantry operations, and the US expected them to be sent into combat against Ukrainian soldiers in the coming days. President Zelensky said that now 2 states are officially at war against Ukraine. The media watchdog Ofcom has fined GB News £100,000 over an interview with Rishi Sunak earlier this year. Ofcom said the show was in breach of due impartiality rules by giving Mr. Sunak a mostly uncontested platform to promote government policies in a period preceding a general election. GB News says that they will challenge the ruling, describing it as unfair and unlawful. After the break, bringing all the drama, the new film produced by Denzel Washington, The Piano Lesson, is a family affair involving 2 of his sons. We sit down with the brothers to talk about the Great Depression era tale.
For years, the royals' wealth has been shrouded in secrecy. Now, Dispatches has discovered what they haven't told you, and how much it's costing us to keep Charles and William rich. The King, the Prince, and their secret millions. Dispatches on Channel 4, Saturday at 8:10.
By playing People's Postcode Lottery, you've helped thousands of good causes. So thank you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love, sweet love.
Right, now, on to number 42.
New Comfort Scent Booster Elixir is here. Now you can boost the fresh feeling of comfort to the next level. Use Comfort Scent Booster Elixir with your Comfort fabric conditioner for up to 10 times more fragrance. Yep, 10 times. New Comfort Scent Booster Elixir. Now that's next level fresh.
Charlie Bigham. You couldn't make him up, even though most people think we have. In fact, he's over there. Hello. It all started over 25 years ago, after travelling the world tasting different recipes. Charlie came home and started cooking from his own kitchen table, which grew and grew. And to this day, he can still be found in his kitchen, cooking food, tasting food, thinking about food. Cheers, Charlie.
Cheers.
Charlie Bigham's.
Handmade in my kitchen, cooked in yours.
Actually,
I'm Mubin Azar, and I'm trying to learn more about my grandfather.
No, I'll tell you what, actually, yeah, when I was driving around helping families, I was actually giving away food, clothes, and money. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Tracy, did I give you some food to put in your cupboards? Charlotte and Tanya, your 2 daughters, did I take them to McDonald's drive-thru and buy them munchies and all that? And what did I give Tanya? I give her £40 to hire so she could have her birthday party, yeah, with her son. Yeah, and what did I give her? I give her a super dry hoodie. Yes, I did. And Karen Piddings. And what did I give you? I give you clothes. Did I? Lots of clothes. I let you pick what you want. This is it. and I paid for it. Yeah, I did. And then what else did I do? I'll give you a £50 hat, didn't I? Yeah. And then you had a son, a little boy, a little blonde boy. And what did I do? I took him to Toys R Us and got him a big. Yeah, he loved it, honestly.
Tell your mama to tell you about that piano. This is the story of a black family escaping the South. Ask her how them pictures got on there. Placed on screen by a black dynasty in Hollywood. The Piano Lesson is executive produced by Denzel Washington. The lead actor is his eldest son, John David, and his youngest, Malcolm, makes his debut as director.
How you gonna find his way all the way up here to Pittsburgh? Son ain't never even heard of Pittsburgh.
The film is an adaptation of the play by Pulitzer Prize winner August Wilson, a pioneering playwright who chronicled 100 years of Black American life, each play set in a different decade. The Piano Lesson is arguably his most famous creation. Set in 1936, its relevance persists.
The themes have endured in a way that some days you're saddened by or disheartened by, but there's also such themes of persistence and resilience, resistance.
What's exciting too about
and
all
history,
this Wilson,
yeah, we got history. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it could be looked at as unfortunate.
Me, the
is the
piano man.
relevancy. And what is beautiful about this film and this filmmaker is his perspective on old school ways of thinking and problems that we still have.
Yeah,
In
that's
the
it. Old
film,
school. Oh yeah,
we
come on
see
now.
a Black American family trying to banish the painful legacy and history of slavery. In America more widely, what does that exorcism look like?
What does it look like?
Yeah.
Rap music, some of these athletes out here, the way they express themselves. I think you see it in poetry, you see it in authors, you see it in the things that we do, this film thing. That's your thing.
God damn. How you doing, man? I'm your
John
white
David
nigger.
Washington
That's who I
plays
am.
Boy Willie,
I'm
a
a white
dreamer who
nigger.
wants to sell the family
Depending
heirloom
you
stolen
ask.
from their family's
Yeah,
slave
100%.
masters. That piano is haunted by the past.
That piano is
It's a
haunted
timely
by the
metaphor for a
past.
country where some American
You probably
civil
bought it
rights
from me.
laws have now been rolled back.
Is it a basic
And in this
straight, son?
upcoming
Is it?
election, where race is once again at the forefront.
Oh.
Does that make this election even more urgent when you think about the themes in the film?
Yeah, I think every election is urgent. What to say? Yeah, I think there's an urgency
it's urgent.
necessary
Yeah, it's
in all of
definitely
it,
urgent. Oh yeah.
and it's actually a that is much bigger than just American history. I see it over here
You're
too,
my brother,
and I
man.
think it's
That's
been
how it is.
interesting to see
I'm
some
your
of these
white nigger.
productions
That's
come
it.
over here. and
I'm
try to
your white
engage the
nigger. I
audience and
understand
say,
that.
Are you ready to talk about your history? Are you ready to talk
My
about
history
yourself?
was the
Are you
piano
ready
job.
to look at
This
this
is it.
mirror?
Selling pianos up and
And
down
there's
the
a little
country.
reluctance there,
And
but
your
there's a
brothers
big
were
challenging
there in
moment
London.
that's happening right now.
And that was
So you're
me,
both
the
award-winning,
white nigger,
award-nominated artists.
with a piano.
You come from
For
a
you.
dynasty. Your parents
Yeah.
are very significant actors. Have you found that has helped or hindered the way that you are received as artists?
How we receive, it's hard to tell right now. I feel like I've got so much to learn and I got so much to do.
I'm very, very proud of my family. I'm proud.
I'm
that
so
I was
proud. You
raised
won't
by
believe it.
people with strong identity on who they are, a
Yeah, I'm not
consciousness, a
psycho.
code of
No, I'm
conduct,
not
and code of
schizo.
ethics
I'm not a thief.
that they stand on and instilled in us.
What would you say is the lesson of the piano lesson?
The lesson of the piano lesson. Be proud of where you come from and know that you have the power.
Yeah, I got the power. That's how it is. I
Change
got
that
the
and
history,
wanna,
man.
build on it to grow it.
Bong bong.
Yeah, come on now. You're my
That's
brother,
all we have
man.
time for this evening. Thanks for watching. We're back at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
7 o'clock.
Until then, from
I'll see
Catherine
you later.
Land and all of us here in Atlanta, happy Halloween on Channel 4 News.
Yeah, come on now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my
Change
God.
is brewing.
I think I've shit my pants.
Channel 4
I've got to clean
Weather,
my ass
sponsored
up.
by
It's a
DeLonghi
bit
Bean to
fucking
Cup coffee
fucked up, you know what I mean?
machines.
It's kind of got
Good
shit on it.
evening. The weather's looking really quiet over the next
Yeah.
few days. That means most places will be dry, but as with much of this week, for most of the time, there'll be fair cloudy skies, sunshine in short supply. Now, here's the reason for the settled weather. A
You're
big
a bit of a
area
pirate.
of
You
high
didn't even
pressure
know.
over the
You
UK.
know.
As you can see, it's not going very far very quickly. Tonight then, across England, Wales, Northern Ireland and southern parts of Scotland, it's going to be pretty cloudy. Maybe a few spots of light rain or drizzle here and
Say
there.
it one
But the
more
cloud
time,
is great.
Billy.
There could be a few patches of
I
mist and fog.
am the
Northern
piano
Scotland, the
man.
winds will ease, but there will be a steadier spell of rain pushing southwards
Go
by the
steady.
early hours
Go
of the
steady.
morning. But
Yeah,
mild
I
for
am the
most of
piano
large
man.
amounts of cloud. Temperatures typically in the range
And
of 8
you are.
to 12 degrees.
Are you all right?
So
You're too
tomorrow
bad.
across
Salmon
Scotland, there'll be a
Andy,
band
worry
of cloud
about.
and rain sliding
Salmon
southwards, but all
Andy,
weekend
they're
as
fucking
it does so,
terrible,
bright
really
and
honest.
showery behind that for the far
They're
north of
wankers.
Scotland. Across
No,
England,
no,
Wales
some
and
of them
Northern
I
Ireland,
can't
again a
tell you
mostly
what I'm
cloudy day, but a little bit of
Wow.
sunshine across the northeast and southwest England and possibly
South West
Wales as
England.
well.
That's where
Here's
I
the
live.
picture then in a bit more detail.
Yeah.
This is 4 in the afternoon, and at this stage of the day, across the Channel Islands, fairly cloudy skies, but noted for southwest England and South Wales, maybe something a little bit brighter breaking through, but elsewhere across England,
Who's
overall,
breaking through?
it's pretty
Is it
cloudy,
Andy
maybe
and
the odd
Sam
spot
again,
of
is
drizzle,
it?
but again, some breaks
Oh,
in
they're
the cloud
dodgy.
northeast
They're
England,
dodgy, honestly,
allowing some
on my life.
sunshine from time to
They're
time.
dodgy.
Mild though still for most, typically in double figures, but chillier 8 or 9 across the
It's
far
going to be
north
double
of
figures.
Scotland.
It's gonna,
Now for
well,
Saturday,
we're
it's
all
going to be
gonna
a
figure out
mostly
how-
cloudy start
I'm
to
gonna
the
say, hang
day,
on a
some
minute.
mist and murk, still a
Andy,
few spots
have
of
you been
light
shouting at
rain
the
and
Rooster
drizzle, but
Raven?
maybe some
The
sunshine
piano
across
man, the
Wales,
family
south
friend,
west
the goodie
England,
bag guy.
possibly
You've been
northeast
shouting at him,
Scotland for
haven't
the time, and temperatures roughly where they
Sam,
should be
you work
for
for
this
Royal
time
Mail.
of year.
Would you
Enjoy
shout
your
at this
evening.
man?
Goodbye.
Have you been shouting at this man? Have you really? Honestly?
Today's Outlook
That's
may
terrible,
take a turn.
It looks like you're going to
Channel
lose
4
your job.
weather, sponsored by DeLonghi Bean to Cup coffee machines.
Oh, coffee. Oh, come on. I think I'll get myself a coffee.
It's the end-level boss of nonsense. The new series of Taskmaster continues at 9 tonight. 10 o'clock, David can resist everything except temptation as everyone else burns. But next, cut me a big piece